With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can't be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun, his child's can't see if hours make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over it and a win is in sight, with what to white despite Phil to late that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and I forgot to set the source again. I knew I was getting something. Hold on, give me a second. Wrong bloody thing. There you go. There we go. There we go. We're fucking sorted now. Got there in the end. Okay, guys, King Jad here. Welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Wednesday, the 5th of June, 2024. I don't know why I was in a rush to get started there, because Phil's not even live himself properly yet. You know he's been in this chat for about 10 minutes now. His stream, for whatever reason, is still not live. He's still not bothered to... I guess he's forgot. I'm going to imagine he's forgot to actually fucking press go live. Either that or he's super busy behind the scenes, maybe if Windows forced another update them or some piss who fucking knows. But yeah, stream's not live yet, so usually I'd have the thing paused by now. So not paused, but muted. So you guys don't have to hear his fucking shitey pre-stream music, because nobody fucking has to, you know, endure that sort of torture. Speaking of torture, Phil Burnell did not have a great day yesterday. Oh no, no, no. It was one of the worst gameplay full days Phil has had for a long time. The day stream with a brand new game, Crow Country, only got him $21 in tips. The night stream was no better, only got $35, and 30 of those dollars was from Game Cooker, the guy that's sponsoring the stream essentially. I mean, because every time Phil plays that game, Game Cooker drops $30. So yeah, only 56 buckaroos for the entire day. Very poor day for support for Phil Burnell. So I have a feeling he's not going to... Awful. But I have a feeling that's not going to go down well with Phil. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple of things. First of all, Memoji was fucking living at large yesterday, by the way, because he was able to make a compilation from the day stream stuff and from the night stream stuff. This is a day stream compilation of him playing Crow Country, and then apparently Phil's daily crap was very unhinged, which I've not seen any of yet, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. But first of all, let's go through this at 1.5 speed, shall we, to get through a little compilation of Phil's day stream.
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass with these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's sip, they do it, great, now they pass the state taxes, but now federal tax, oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna go on a brief break to use the restroom. Thank you for a great show. Remember, today, my goal is to hit 50 bucks in tips. We have 0. So if you support the stream with tips today, that'll be...
I love how he laughed. So the whole entire podcast of Phil, but remember, we won yesterday, so we just fucked the fuck off. We bailed from that shit. You know, we got to have an early finish because we just fucking got a full house. But yeah, Phil didn't get a single dollar in tips from the podcast at all. So if anyone in his chat said, oh, I got no dollars in the podcast, and then wrote LOL, Phil would freak the fuck out. But it's perfectly fine for Phil to point out they got $0 and then laugh about it.
A great show. Remember, today, my goal is to hit 50 bucks in tips. We have 0. So if you support the stream with tips today, that'll be very helpful and I would appreciate that, okay? All right, I'll be right back. We have 0 tips today. 0. Derek, how you doing? He says, I'm back from Toronto. I'm at the airport. So you're heading home? Cool. I'm glad to hear that you're safe. I'm glad to hear that your trip went well. You were gone for over a month, my friend. So
remember, his chat are not his fucking friends. His attendees are not his fucking friends. The people watching usually in the stream chat, they are not his fucking friends. Don't you dare try and think of them. You know, if those guys think Phil Burnell's a friend, they got another fucking coming. But Derek, though, that's his boy. Oh, those guys are like fucking BFS for fucking life. Phil and Derek are like fucking, yeah, those two motherfuckers, you know what I mean, are tight as all hell. Yeah, so remember, you know, Phil and his chat are not friends, but Derek is a very special example, and he is a friend to Phil Burnell. You can tell a lot of people about who they hang around with, I guess.
Welcome back, and I wish you safe travels back home, and I'm sure we'll be hearing about the trip once you make it back home, correct? All right, guys, I think this is a good opportunity to split the part. We're an hour in. What does everyone think about Crow Country? Gorilla Pimp 2 says, what's up? I hate this boring-ass game. I would rather eat bird shit live on a stream than play this here. And here's somebody having a beautiful day. Thank you very much for that support, Gorilla X Pimp. I appreciate that. Okay, before we continue, I need to blow my nose. My nose has been bothering me today. I think it's allergies. So I'm going to blow it. Now, guys, I want to say thanks to everyone who's chilling and anyone who supported the stream in some way today so far. It would be great if you are enjoying the horror vibes and the throwback vibes here if you can support the stream. Right now, super chats are actually quite good today. However, we only have $5 in tips, and my goal is $50 every stream. For a premiere stream of a new game that you guys asked me for, I mean, it would be great if you could support it in some way. Please consider tipping if you can, okay? All right, I need to blow my nose. It is bothering me. Oh, excuse me. Okay.
That was a funny fucking edit.
All right, guys, we're going to resume. Keep in mind, this game was meant as a replacement to multiverses, right? That was the whole point. And
oh, of course, remind your fucking audience, guys. We removed multiverses, you know, so you guys could fucking give me money for playing something else. But if you know, so why did we replace multiverses if you guys still aren't going to fucking pay me? I absolutely hate this fucking guilt trip that's fucking going on here. Like, what point is he trying to fucking make here? What is he trying to fucking prove here? Like, I'm so confused what point he's trying to make here. Like, well, just because you replaced a piece, you know, it's like you playing games badly, but getting replaced with another version of you playing games badly, it doesn't mean you're not entitled to the fucking money. Oh, for God's sake, we don't even fucking began and I'm getting fucking wound up.
you guys were saying you were tired of multiverse, you wanted something different. So we're doing something different. Again, it's a game outside of the radar that I would usually have for games. So far, I'm enjoying it, but I hope that will translate into people, you know, showing up and supporting it. So thank you to those who have already. Okay. And so, please understand that if you come by and you cannot contribute, don't feel bad. It's not mandatory that you come by and you contribute anything other than just watching the stream and interacting. Okay, really? Seriously? I mean that. I don't do this for the money. There are many other things I could do for money that are a lot more consistent and are a lot less stressful than these people who harass me online every day. Trust me. I do this because I love it, and I do this because you guys tell me there's meaning behind it, and that makes me feel like this is something worthwhile that I need to keep doing. All right? We don't know the time to set yet. We have to find the time to set. Maybe we set it the same as this one? What just happened?
I'll tell you what fucking happened. His PS5 switched off, and he's like, guys, what's going on? My PS5 switched off. Don't know why it happened to him, but his PS5 just fucking turned off. Just out of nowhere. But yeah, and then he fucking tries to like defend you know, it's like, hey, there's no cables on it, there's no wires on it. The thing has a whole lot of air around it, so there's no reason why it should overheat.
To happen. That's the first time I've ever seen it happen before. Handicapped. Whoa! Power just fucking flickered. What on earth? Well then. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, my power just flickered in my house, which turned off half the shit in my room. So that's why right now my everything just died. That was unexpected because it's fine outside. I don't know why my power flickered. That was bizarre. But yeah, I guess I'll stop recording this part. Normally my parts would be much longer, but I have to stop because all my stuff has to reboot now. Alright, so guys, we're gonna continue on now another hour. I don't know what happened, so please hang out for the next hour, and also please support the stream if you can. Right now, again, my goal for every stream is $50. We're at 20, so it would be great if the next hour we hit the goal by the end of the stream. Okay, outside of that, you've been a good audience, and I'm enjoying the game, so I guess we'll continue. Here we go. So, please, guys, please, whatever you can do, you know, if you're here on the streams, spread the word about the streams, let people know, Phil live streams, and it's great stuff. Come check them out, you know, word of mouth is key. When you're on social media, on my Twitter, retweet, save my tweets, that gives me extra exposure. Okay, guys, $21 in tips with about 40 minutes to go on the stream. Okay. Finally kept it well organized. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. Felix and Mate, I'm enjoying Crow Country as well. I think the game's well done. I really like it. I just hope that people are watching and enjoying and they're gonna dig it, because it seems to me like, sadly, it's mixed. And I knew this would happen when you play a game that looks old. Is that a lot of people are like, ah, you know, it looks crappy. Let's have a PS1 game. I think it's good though. What the fuck? Right. Look at this. Right. Oh, this is fun. you were here on the stream today. Thanks for chilling. I want to say thanks to those who did support the stream in some way as well. Well, guys, it is what it is. I like it. I was asked to play it. People seem to like it who were asked for it, but I don't think that all of them were here today. You know, I got a lot of super chat support, but as you can see, tips were low. So it's like, what can I do about that? Not much, right? The good news is the game is short, so I'm not going to be playing it endlessly or anything. You know, I'll play it until it's done, but it's only like 9 hours long, so it won't be a huge playthrough or anything. That really it? Just ghosts? Swift and Sudden End by B. Slain. Take the book. Pull it.
Did he seriously not see that one coming? Dumbass. So yeah, so Phil didn't have a great day yesterday on the day stream or the night stream. And yeah, it led to Phil just said anything in his chat, by the way. The Crow game is good, yes. I got some nice positive comments on the videos afterwards. I'll fucking hurry for that. Let's see what sort of reaction Phil had filming his daily crap. I have heard good things about this. The fact that it has 975 views in 12 hours tells me there is things worth checking out in this daily crap. Almost 10 minutes long, so it's and at the title alone, Crow Country and Hades 2 are great. So why the indies dislike? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So I love how he equates low support for him as to people not liking the game. He immediately equates the fucking money he gets as to people, whether people like the fucking game or not. Like the barometer of Phil and his audience liking things or not is how much money they fucking throw at him. Which is just stupid as all fucking hell, but it's typical fucking DSP. Let's see. I want to see what Phil says in this shit. 1.25 speed, by the way.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 4th of June, 2024. I'm not going to go too crazy into detail tonight simply because I have to do a private patron react video of over an hour. Well, an hour, but then uploading it and everything. So because of that, I need to get to that, so I'm not going to elaborate too long in this video. But in a nutshell, podcast today was fun. We talked about some gaming news, updates, and things like that. And then we started a new game called Crow Country. Why did we play Crow Country? Because you guys recommended it, told me all about it, said it was right up my alley, said it was a game that people would really enjoy watching me play because it emulates kind of like a PS1 survival horror experience, like Resident Evil or Silent Hill, and that it was reviewed very highly. I paid for this game, 20 bucks, you know, started playing it today, played it for around 3 hours. I like it.
Isn't that a good thing then? Because you made about 20 bucks on that stream on tips, Phil. So you're up. You made like $21 at the very least on that day stream. So you've earned $1 from your investment in the game. Congratulations, buddy. You're in profit.
It does play like a classic survival horror, but with quality of life improvements. You can rotate the camera fully. The game runs at 60 frames. The actual combat controls are much better than old survival horror games. But the discovery of the plot is very similar to old survival horror games and well done. So far, I'm really liking it. So I start the stream with a lot of people watching. 1 hour in, everyone's complaining, oh, this game is too boring. I don't like the graphics because it looks like a PS1 game. All right? Yeah, can I be honest? I'm getting pissed now because I only knew about this game and played it because people told me about it and said this would be a great game for you. It's right up your alley of horror, the kind of games you like to see you play. The minute I start playing and people start bitching, it does piss me off because I went out of my way to stop playing multiverses. If people said stop playing it, we don't like that.
I went out my way to stop playing multiverses. What do you mean you went out your fucking way? You just avoided selecting the fucking game on the startup screen when you launch your fucking console. Going out my way to fucking play it. Phil, stop guilt tripping the fucking audience. One person apparently suggested this fucking game, you then suddenly change that to everyone was asking for it, and when support's not there, everyone's to fucking blame for not supporting you. You are not entitled to this fucking support.
Say this instead. I do, and now people are telling me we don't like that either. You seem to understand the pattern that I'm getting here, is that I'm telling you, I like games, I'm enjoying them, the passion is coming through in the gameplay, but we got a group of people who are just negative fucking people who come by and complain about every fucking game that I play now. And it's getting tiring at this point. It is. Where were the people who wanted this game? It started off with good viewership. By the end of the stream, again, under 300 viewers. We actually had a good rallying of support during the podcast. As soon as I start playing the game, non-stop complaints, people stop supporting. I'd actually say we did good with super chats today. Tips, we got...
What'd you support? Super chats is a means of fucking supporting you, you greedy fucking bitch. Just because you gotta fucking wait until July to get a fucking super chat money doesn't mean support wasn't fucking there. You fucking greedy bastard.
20 bucks for the entire premiere stream of a new game. So basically the stream kind of paid itself for the cost of the game.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Barrett Wells for the super chat, who says 2024, the year of wage quits. We need Secret Limited. I mean, he's pretty much retired from the compilations, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's like, because they took a lot of work, and I think he kind of pieced out from doing them. You know what I mean? So, hey, we managed to get so many years of great compilations made by him for over years. He's earned a wee break. He's earned it, you know what I mean? So, hey, yeah. And other people step up to the fold as well. Other people are pretty good at making compilations as well. Secret was one of the best editors. He was able to fucking take these situations and just fucking make them look professional as all hell, you know what I mean? But maybe, who knows? I mean, I've got no idea also who Secret is or whatever, but he clearly has skill with this sort of shit, you know what I mean? And doing those compilations was taking a lot of fucking time, so he might as well fucking focus those skills in real life, making good money, using the skills he's fucking got, you know what I mean? So yeah, it just means that other detractors can step up to the fold, you know what I mean? And yeah, other people have made compilations before in the past, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to be tackling it this year round.
But that's not what I'm looking for. People told me it was reviewed well. Everyone likes it. So where are the people? The positive people who want to see it? Honest question at this point. Okay? Where are they? Or is it more bullshit? Is it more people blowing smoke up my butt about this is a game we want to see you play, but not really? We knew that no one would like Phil playing this because it looks like an old game. This reminds me of Signalis. Signalis I played in early 2023 when there was no other high-profile games out. It did play like a classic survival horror game. Admittedly, with Signalis, there were some things that caused me to rage at the end. I feel like the whole final stage was awful, but some of the game was quite good. And it did feel like a new Resident Evil experience, okay? Signalis also did not do well. Basically, people were complaining by the end, okay? The good news is, Pro Country's only 9 hours long, roughly, and we're 3 hours in, so 2 more streams and it's over, but I am disappointed that this is a game that I'm liking. It is up to speed of what I'm looking for. You would think that would resonate with the audience. What happened? Again, you say, oh, it's you. How could it be me? I'm playing the game, enjoying it.
How could it be me? How could it be me? I mean, so well, let's rule out what it is, okay? It's a brand new game, okay? Check. It's reviewed well. Check. So it's not really a game assault. You like the game, so that's another tick as well. So if you like the game, and most people like the game, and it's getting good reviews pretty much everywhere, but you're not getting the support for it, then there must be something wrong with the way you're playing it, which means people don't want to give you money. Which really boils down to it being you to blame, essentially. But I don't know, that's just me. That's just fucking me guessing. Who fucking knows? Maybe your audience were put off by you fucking telling them earlier on in that podcast that you were hoping to not even do the fucking rewards for goals being hit. You wanted to keep the fucking $50, $100 and $150 tip goals, but you didn't want to fucking be forced to do the rewards. So you told your audience, man, you know, some days I just don't feel like putting on a hat. Some days I don't feel like putting on a vest. Some days I just fucking want to do this shit whenever I want to fucking do it. But I still want to keep the fucking tip goals in place so I can get that fucking money. I am sure your audience fucking really reacted well to that shit.
Commentary is good. Everyone's, you know, again.
Commentary is good, Phil. Who? Can you name me sources to fucking back that claim up? Commentary is fucking good. Did you really just fucking say that?
What's going on? How could it be me? I'm playing the game, enjoying it. Commentary is good.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Everyone's, you know, again, what's going on? I'd love to hear it. I want to know. Because the day before, I did Fallout 4 and Street Fighter, and that was a superb day. Everyone engaged, talking, having fun, viewership decent, support good. Then I have a day of something new, and you want to know the truth? Here's what it is. It's an indie game. Just like tonight, on the late stream, we played Hades 2, an indie game. And guess
indie games are to blame. It's not a AAA title, which is why you're not getting money for it. That makes perfect sense. How could that have been Phil Burnell? How on earth could we have imagined it was Phil Burnell's fault when it's actually the fucking default of it being an indie game and not a AAA title, which guarantees AAA levels of sort of success and money?
That's how that did. Take a wild shot. The reason that we're not even continuing it at this point is it's doing poor. Attendance was weak. Engagement. Half the stream was not looking at or talking about the game. I'd say in the chat there were 4 people talking about the game. I could name on one hand. Game Trekker, The Blimp, Bloomkit, and maybe one other person were actually talking about the game. Everyone else just disengaged, not paying any attention. Oh, I don't like this game. It's an indie game. Years, people want indie games. Now there's 2 I've played in a week. No one likes them. So where exactly is the love for the indies? Oh, well, you didn't play them when they were new. Hades is literally brand new, and Crow Country is less than a month old. It's bullshit. Okay?
I mean, a month is a long time in gaming. kind of, you know, especially when it comes to kind of like indie games. A month is kind of a long time sometimes. Because especially when it comes to fucking trying to capitalize on popular games on YouTube, especially to try and get some sort of attention on it. Sometimes there's a week, every week, sometimes there's a fucking new game, which is a fucking talking point of the fucking gaming community. So, a month, I mean, if it's an indie game, a month is a long time in my opinion, which seems kind of cruel to say, but yeah, that's just my take on that.
I'll be honest with you. I think that there's love for indies within a community that loves indies. My community is not known as that community because most of the time I wasn't a PC gamer, correct? So because I'm not a PC gamer, I'm not going to get that crowd. That crowd has gone to other YouTubers, other streamers, and that's...
So are you going to ban indie games like you ban JRPGs?
We'll go for that. It's cool that people say, oh, I like to watch Phil play everything, but it's not a big crowd. There's people who come by for their certain genres of stuff they like. Right now, the fighting game crowd is a good one. The Fallout crowd is a good one. You know, coming up, games like Elden Ring, that crowd's coming back. That's going to be excellent, right? But those are all big mainstream games. These indie games are not cutting it. So all these years that I avoided indie games probably was in my best interests. It doesn't seem like my audience sadly likes them that much, even though I do. Like, I'm playing them and actually enjoying them. Like, wow, I would play more. I would have more in the rotation, but they're not doing well. I've been outright told this.
Phil, you literally had a fucking Indies marathon last weekend. Or when was that shit? The Indies marathon, yeah, 25th of fucking May. You had an Indies marathon where you made $556 fucking dollars from playing indie games all fucking day. But yeah, your crowd don't like indie games, clearly. That $556 fucking dollars you got in tips alone, playing indie games all fucking day, surely wasn't to do with the fucking indie games. Phil, you are not making fucking sense here. It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever fucking ever, Phil.
Stop playing Hades 2. So tonight, FYI, great stream of Hades 2. We were using the torches, the new weapon.
Phil, can you demonstrate torches again? Because it looks like you're just jerking two guys off.
So tonight, FYI, great stream of Hades 2. We were using the torches, the new weapon.
Yeah, Phil, that's not how you use torches.
It turns the game almost into a shoot 'em up. Super fun. It's interesting. I did die a couple times, but my third run, I was doing really well, and I actually got through the whole first two stages. Was going to take on the third, but I ran out of time because I got to do this Patreon video, so I had no opportunity to continue that run. And people were disappointed. Oh man, I wish you could continue. I know. But guess what? Guess how the support was tonight. All right? One big tip, one small tip, two small super chats. That's it. And attendance, low. Not good attendance. In fact, there was like 100 people there trolling just because they knew that no one has been really attending in droves my indie game stream.
Can you imagine? Fuck me, man. Can you imagine how fucking arrogant would it be if I fucking like finished a bingo stream and like recapped it, guys? We had a 3-hour bingo session, you know what I mean? And the attendance was quite good, but you know the support was not there.
Phil's PS5 tipped £2. Good evening, fellow detractors. I turned myself off because I'm a secret detractor. Big ups, dudes. Spoons at the ready.
Thank you very much to Phil's PS5. Phil's PS5 for tipping. Thank you very much, and yeah, big ups to Phil's PS5 for for turning itself off. Just to fucking spite Phil. Spoons at the fucking ready, indeed.
Spoons, eh? I'm sorry?
Oh, fuck me, man. That's a good one. That's a good fucking name. Good one. I like that a lot. Thank you very much for the tip. Very kind of you. But can you imagine, like, how arrogant it would come across if I fucking tried to do some sort of strange, like, monetary audit at the end of a fucking bingo stream? It's like, we got the full house. That's fucking great. That's a fucking good thing. We saw some otters, fucking hooray for the otters, not shit. We saw some spoons and not shit. But guys, I only received, like, 2 super chats all night. And only 1 tip. Guy, bingo needs so much. No, you guys would tell me to fuck off. And rightly so. Because nobody owes me anything. Like, nobody owes Phil anything. He expects and demands his audience to step up their monetary contributions across the whole board.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Warren for the super chat. It says, I don't want to hear you blathering about low bingo support. Well, in that case, thank you very much for your support, Warren. You've done well. That's a super chat. Well, you hold back the blathering. You know what I mean? You subdued the blathering for a little while thanks to your super chat. Thank you very much, Warren. Fuck me, man. But you get it. Phil always acts like he's this fucking sense of entitlement to the shit. I want to hear it again. I want to hear his fucking particular rant again, where he breaks down very clearly and specifically the money he got on that fucking stream. Like, why is he owed more? Why is he expected to get more? Why is it in the audience's fucking interest to hear how much he made in super chats and tips from Phil? That's his fucking business. The focus for the audience should be, how did the game play? How did it go? Was it fun? What was the fucking challenges like? Whatever. They don't care about the behind the scenes stuff that affects your fucking bottom line, Phil. Your audience are tuning into you to fucking check out your content, the gaming content as well, and they want to hear about the fucking gaming shit. When you talk about your fucking financials, guess who that benefits? Not your audience. It benefits people like me, the detractors, because we can fucking say, oh look, Phil's begging again. Phil's crying about support again. And it just fucking fuels us to have more content because Phil's crying like a little baby about having low support days.
I mean, I wish you could continue. I know. But guess what? Guess how the support was tonight. Right? One big tip, one small tip, 2 small super chats. That's it. And attendance, low. Not good attendance. In fact, there was like 100 people there trolling just because they knew that no one has been really attending in droves my indie game streams. So they showed up to basically derail the stream and be dicks about it, you know? So, yeah, today was a day of 2 indie games. Great gameplay.
What was that? What? Hold on. What was that little slip?
So, yeah, today was a day.
Today was a gay. I mean, that's a bit fucking 90s-y Phil to fucking call today gay just because he had low support, but whatever.
Of 2 indie games, great gameplay.
Let's see that one more time.
So, yeah, today was a day of 2 indie games, great gameplay, great commentary.
I mean, I guess it is Pride Month, you know. Phil's just fucking looking out for the fucking people celebrating Pride Month and all that shit, you know what I mean? So big up to Phil embracing Pride Month and all that jazz. Also, didn't he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone told me the other day he banned somebody in his chat because they were spamming the rainbow flag. Yeah, he's a fucking great ambassador for that community, isn't he? Fucking hell.
Me enjoying it, I hope it comes through in the videos, and complete and utter lack of interest from my audience. So it's this simple. I'm gonna be honest now. I'm probably not gonna play indie games that much. I can see the point. The whole idea of the mini PC was to give me access to these games. Now that I'm trying them all, no one cares. So I don't.
Yeah, no one cares about indies. Clearly, no one cares about the fucking indies. No one, like, I don't know why would Phil think that people would care about the fucking indies? What possible thing to, you know? No one has shown any interest at all recently at all. You know, this is only what, fucking the 25th of May, you know what I mean? That's practically a millennium ago, you know? And no one clearly cares about indie games on Phil's channel anymore. $556 fucking dollars. Yeah. Horseshit, Phil. Complete horseshit. But continue your rank thing. Continue your fucking bullshit rant.
I don't know what to tell you. I have to react to what my audience tells me. When every time I play an indie game, oh, it doesn't look good. Oh, I hate those pixelated old graphics. Oh, it's too slow paced and blah, blah, blah. That's indie games. That's the point. You know, is that it's not going to be some ginormous, high-profile AAA release with a giant budget with all the things you're looking for in those other games. This year, there are no good AAA games. That's the problem. There literally are none. They're all big RPGs that suck, right? Too boring, or games that are underwhelming. If there were good AAA games, I'd be playing them. There haven't been. You know, Elden Ring is the next one.
Yeah, it's very tempting to use what Bartwell said and Phil. Remember, Phil was complaining about people in his audience that want instant fucking gratification. Here's Phil playing like day one game. It's the very first stream of him playing this game. It's a pretty much new game, a new indie game, which has been out for about a month. And he didn't receive the support for it he was expecting straight away. So Phil is upset that he didn't get instant gratification when it comes to support and money. But going by Phil's logic, if you expect instant gratification, you're an entitled brat who got everything without ever working for it. So, yeah, I mean, Phil should heed his own advice here and maybe kind of reflect on what he's asking for here.
And then we got to go from there. We got to hope that with Summer Game Fest and everything coming up, that actually we're going to have some good games coming out. Because right now, there's literally nothing. I don't know what to tell you. In a year with no good AAA games, there's not much I can do to play good AAA games. All right? So, sorry for those who like the indie games. I'm on the same page as you, and I want to play them. But you saw for today how today went, right? Okay, fair enough. I think that's as transparent and matter of fact as I can be. I love indie games, and I can't play them because people don't show up and support them. Okay, so Crow Country will continue. It's a short enough game. It just sucks that it seems like the next 2 streams aren't going to do very well. Maybe I'm wrong, and there'll be a turnaround, but I'm not feeling so positive about it, because now it seems like every indie game is now behaving the same. Hades 2, great run tonight, but that's it for now. It will come back in the future. I promise you that, because I like the game. Whether it's when the game is full access or not, I don't know. But I don't want to just drop the game. I'm really enjoying it. I actually had a really great run.
I mean, he would be dumb to drop Hades 2 because he gets a guaranteed $30 minimum tip support thanks to Game Cooker. Game Cooker is a $30 per stream sponsor of that game. Just like how 1 Minute Man used to sponsor a podcast with $25 tips, Game Cooker is basically sponsoring Hades 2 because he likes it. So anytime he boots that game up, $30 guaranteed, which is almost, you know, it's just over halfway to a fucking Hourglass's goal.
Learning, I'm getting better, I'm, you know, earning upgrades and things, story's getting good, I want to continue. So that will continue in the future, okay? So, tomorrow, my final consecutive streaming day of the week, going back to the basics, going back to the things that work, Fallout 4 in the morning, and Street Fighter 6 at night, Blanca returning now with the new balance patch. I'll finally be able to put my hands on Blanca and see how he's changed, if he's better or worse or whatever. It should be a fun stream with no input delay. My Blanca is probably my best character, and with no input delay, you can only imagine how much is going to change and how well I'm going to do, right? So,
you know, I'm going to say this as well. Tony brought up a question about 1 Minute Man, because I mentioned 1 Minute Man there. It's like Tony's asking, is 1 Minute Man actually gone, Jad, as was over Baldur's Gate 3? A couple of things to point out. One thing to point out is that 1 Minute Man being gone, like, it was, I mean, I know the fucking 1 Minute Man all of a sudden fucking found his voice when Baldur's Gate 3 came out and wouldn't shut the fuck up. 1 Minute Man went from being effectively a mute fucking contributor to somebody who fucking gave Phil paragraphs of fucking messages relating to this fucking game. So, and there was also all these fucking theories. Was it really 1 Minute Man? Was it somebody pretending to be a fucking 1 Minute Man? Who fucking knows? Bear in mind that Phil Burnell, we only have Phil Burnell's word essentially that 1 Minute Man stopped giving Phil Burnell money. 1 Minute Man could simply just said, Phil, don't read my fucking messages anymore. And Phil would just go, okay, whatever. I'll check my phone. I was like, oh well. For all we fucking know, 1 Minute Man is still there, still giving money to Phil behind the scenes, and he just fucking told Phil, don't read my shit out on stream, just pretend I'm gone. We don't know. We only have Phil's word, remember, and he lies all the fucking time. We only know of any tips that come in, we only know because Phil fucking has to relay that information to us. It's not like fucking super chats so we can fucking see the shit coming in on this fucking screen chat. You know what I mean? We can see that in his YouTube chat, all the fucking super chats coming in, but tips, we rely on Phil to be as transparent as possible to get that information. And we already know he doesn't read out fucking troll tips, not shit usually, you know what I mean? So he fucking has a bunch of them he doesn't fucking read out. So he's getting more than what he's claiming, technically. So who knows? Is 1 Minute Man going? Maybe. Who fucking knows?
I hope you'll join me for that tomorrow, and keep in mind all the coverage I'll be doing later in the week and over the weekend for these events. So, alright guys, that is it. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. Sorry that indie games aren't working out. I want them to, and I can't make people show up and engage in support. You know, what can I do about that? But tomorrow we get back to the mainstream stuff, so hopefully we have a good, solid end of the week, and we'll go from there. We'll talk about this on the podcast tomorrow, I'm sure.
Oh, fucking joy for that. Well, of course, that's now today, and that's right fucking now, essentially. Guys, I need a fucking number from my bingo card, so no pressure, but can somebody give me a good number? It'll be the first number in chat I see. The first number in chat I see. I think Mister was the first number in chat I saw. Yeah, Mister was the first person with a number, and he said 1987. So yeah, there we go. That was the first number in chat that I saw. So there we go. Let me just randomly randomize a bingo background. 2 seconds. Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for the super chat, who says, I saw Phil's meltdown earlier. Fucking which one? you need to narrow it down, but Grease Monkey, he's had like fucking several meltdowns over the last couple of days. There's been so many. But yeah, I saw Phil's meltdown earlier on. He's starting to break down mentally. He only has small support, and if they don't pay up, he gets nothing. He doesn't try to attract new viewers, so what's the end game? Well, the end game is Phil playing the game, and then people giving him a whole lot of fucking money because he thinks he deserves it. And if that doesn't happen, I've actually said this in my, you know, DSP might actually be desperate enough to get a job at the straight. Unfucking likely, I know. But yeah, Phil actually, who knows what he'll fucking do. Who knows what levels of desperation Phil will fucking stoop to. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, Phil has been, he really has been fucking, he's been super unhinged lately. And I feel a lot of people are attributing Phil's recent fucking plethora of meltdowns to the upcoming June the King documentary. Bear in mind, June the King was fucking making and organising a documentary. It'll get released later on this year, apparently. It's, you know, June the King finished doing everything he had to do. He's finished getting all the material for it, and he went and gave all that stuff to his editors to put together. So, you know, June the King has actually got editors that can fucking do that shit for him. That's how, you know, that's how well organised that shit is. So I think Phil has that in mind. You know, a lot of people are thinking that Phil has that in his mind. And he's worried about how it's going to come across and how it will reflect, which is why Phil's been so unhinged. He's talking about maybe changing some of his goals or maybe removing some of his fucking goals. And yeah, his behaviour in the last month or so has especially been quite telling. But yeah, this is definitely something that's causing Phil this sort of fucking level. New, I mean, we've not seen Phil this unhinged in a long time. This is like fucking close to bankruptcy time. When he was fucking literally having marathon streams, like fucking fundraising sessions, hashtag save the fucking house and all that crap. I don't know, but yeah, it's interesting to say at least, you know what I mean? It's the end game for Phil Burnell is essentially just to fucking make as much money as he fucking can while doing as fucking little as possible. That's always been the end game for him. But yeah, it's... Who fucking knows, or who really fucking knows what Phil will end up doing? I'm just trying to get this fucking stream sorted. Why? Hold on, something. That should be 1080. Yeah, 1080. Going fast forward. I think Phil's stream's going to be a bit temperamental today. Yeah, Phil's stream's going to be very temperamental today. It looks like that's fucking great shit. Give me a second here to let this fucking shit load. I'm just trying to get this start Phil's podcast. But as you can see, it's loading. The little fucking loading circle of fucking doom.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for the super chat. Who says DSP's endgame will be mukbang content. Oh fuck me, man. Well, him eating food is pretty much the... Well, this is going to be a weird thing to say. Phil obviously really enjoys food. Phil clearly appreciates food. And yet, whenever you watch him eat fucking food, he always acts like he's in fucking pain and he's in fucking misery. He's the angriest eater I've ever fucking seen, and yet he clearly has a joy and a passion for shoving food down his fucking mouth. The way he fucking talks about fucking food and his favourite fucking foods and all that shit and his favourite fucking kind of meals or whatever, he clearly has a passion for food. And yet whenever you watch a bastard eat fucking food, it's like, why does it look like he's fucking angrily devouring the fucking thing? It's bizarre. Anyway, thank you very much, Meester, for picking this bingo card. Remember, if it wins, it's all thanks to me. If it fails, then blame Meester. The bingo card we have for today's show is as follows. We need Phil to pig-splain something. Him giving the good old prayer hands. Him giving a thumbs up to the camera. Him saying people saying, and him saying I would argue. The second row is Phil smacking his lips. Him saying fuck, react, now, and positive. The third row is Phil giving a years ago story. Him discussing his family, him snorting, him bumping microphone or Jasper bumping microphone, and him saying schedule. The fourth row is Phil saying friend.
Fuck you and your friends.
Him being all defense mode, him saying what the fuck are you talking about, him saying members and you see. The fifth and final row is Phil saying Twitter or X, literally, goal, dude, and finally, him saying nobody or no one. That's today's bingo card. Hopefully, we can get another full house right before Phil's most precious day off. You know, because Phil needs that money, guys. He really does. To feed his wife. So, yeah, that's today's bingo card. Hopefully we can get the full house. Now, of course, the aim of the game, as you guys all know, is to try and get the full 25 out of 25 on the bingo board. You see, if we manage to do that, we will add $25 to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $100 a month so far. We had a very strong day yesterday. So also getting the full house, D-Dog had a very generous contribution, which I put towards the bingo prize fund as they requested, you know what I mean? So there we go. We've got a nice 3 figures in the bingo prize fund already, and we're not even a week into the fresh start of a new month. So yeah, if you want a chance of winning whatever that bingo prize fund is at the end of the month, well, I say you win half of it.
Oh my dog! What's up?
I'll read this out first, and then I'll start. Because I can't butcher that a bit, so I'll read the super chat out first, and then I'll start what I was saying there. Thank you very much to Grease Monkey for the super chat. It says, "Can I get a blast before we start?"
Blast.
There you go, sir. There you fucking go. Cheers to the super chat. Have all the fucking blast you want.
Blast. Blast.
There we fucking go. Right, go. So yeah. So the bingo prize fund, obviously. At the end of the month, we're gonna have a marble race. Okay. Half of that money, the prize fund, will go to charity, and half of it will go to a lucky person. We have a marble race to determine who wins the fucking other half of that money. If you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've got a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. It's a brand new community post for the month of June. For the next 3 months, June, July, August, that'll serve as our community post. The old community post has been gone. That got retired. You know what I mean? So that's fucking history. So yeah, brand new community post. If you haven't done anything yet for June, if you've not left any comments on it this month, then just know you got to do it for the end of the month. So you don't have a chance of winning that bingo prize fund and all that jazz. But anyway, there's a variety of ways for us to get the free spaces on a bingo card. You see, for example, if Phil burps or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil says
Blast.
5 times, that gives us a free space as well. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So yeah, you guys are in direct control of one way we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him saying
Blast.
I think I've covered everything. I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing that's left for me to do is to, first of all, make sure at 1.25 speed. Oh, 1.25 speed is a must. We were at normal speed. I nearly forced you guys to fucking listen to Phil when on normal speed. I do apologise. But yeah, we're at 1.25 speed. And I just need to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Oh, go on, don't talk pish.
Battle fucking day. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go. Morgana's asking, can we get a shut your hole? It's random. It's called a random Scottish soundboard button because it fucking randomizes a bunch of different sound files in a Scottish soundboard file. So it's like it's a folder. And it just has these all these different Scottish soundboard things. I press one button and it just randomizes.
Fuck's sake, Jesus! Right.
So I press the same button.
Is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to?
I press the same button again.
Is there nothing?
No,
She's a big fucking... Oh, no.
Hello there. Hello there.
Shut your hole.
There's your fucking shut your hole right there. There you fucking go. Fantastic stuff indeed. Welcome to Operation Mindfuck. Yeah, Operation Mindfuck is one of my personal favourites there, but we got to shut your hole, so there we go. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to delay anymore. Let's fucking get on with the show. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, I'm going to give my initial thoughts after having played Crow Country for the very first time yesterday.
Well, I see wearing a Blanca shirt. I'm assuming he's playing Street Fighter today, so he's fucking wearing a Street Fighter attire. No crispy shirt today. No fucking... Why? Just fucking the washed out Blanca shirt. Because Phil's going to fucking channel his inner fucking 2005 version and try and fucking pretend he was relevant in fucking Street Fighter again. Sorry, I got distracted with his fucking dumbass shirt.
Everyone, on today's show, I'm going to give my initial thoughts after having played Crow Country for the very first time yesterday, as well as the reception from the audience. In addition, we need to have a conversation about where indie games fit into my ongoing schedule here on DSP Gaming after having seen the performance of the last 2 that I just played. Plus, we're going to chill, have a nice, more laid-back and relaxed Wednesday, so I am happy to be here with all of you to end my streaming week. All this and more on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Well, let's fast forward past that shite. There we go. I think there's 2 things there. I mean, I'm trying to think there, like, is it only 2 things? Was well, I guess we didn't quite get pig-splaining. Additions not on the board today. Schedule and thumbs up. Yeah, we've got 2 things so far. 2 down, 23 to go. Brian's not. It's going to be a rough one for sure. I mean, it could be. If fuck me, man. If people, so for people that were here yesterday, if people missed yesterday, I basically just fucking called it early because Phil derailed his entire podcast by doing some sort of strange fucking technical Twitter test. So when Mr. I have no free time, when Mr. I have so much to get through today, I can't ask kind for anything.
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you, Barrett Wells, for super chat. It says, tell me what games to replace the replacement games. It's a fucking good shout. Yeah, you might get to that fucking point. But yeah. when Phil's fucking pretending he has no fucking goddamn time to do anything, and then he fucking uses his stream time, which is meant to be fucking precious to him, to fucking do some random technical testing on the fucking fly, then yeah, I just fucking called it, you know what I mean? We went through that shit before with his fucking capture card and all that shit. What a surprise. Crash Override has fucking come from the future and said, from the future, a retcon in the rankings of Street Fighter 6, rankings mean nothing now, just FYI. If rankings don't mean anything, then why is he running away from ranked mode? I mean, if they don't mean anything, then why not just fucking play it? It's kind of strange for Phil to ignore ranked mode if he doesn't care about the rankings. Kind of strikes me as he actually does fucking care about it, but just doesn't want to lose his precious ranking points. Anyway, this is going to be bollock torture, but who knows, we might get a fucking early finish, we might get a fucking full house quickly. Fingers crossed. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, the 5th of June, 2024. I'm DSP. Welcome to the show and to my final consecutive streaming day of the week. Next week is going to be pretty wild with 2 different gaming shows that I'm going to be live reacting to over on my DSP Reacts channel. And so there is going to be less gameplay overall next week, but there may be a heck of a lot more to talk about regarding the future of games. So we will talk about that in just a moment as I get into the schedule. But what I would like to do today is essentially talk about this game Crow Country that I started yesterday. My thoughts on it, the overall thoughts of those who were there live, the overall thoughts of those who are now watching it on demand, my ideas for moving forward with future playthroughs here on the channel, particularly indie games and things, you know, on the mini PC and stuff like that. Don't have much anything in the realm of like game news or anything like that today, but that's because the game news is about to happen. Like, we're literally about to have 2 giant events, one on Friday, one on Sunday, that are both going to have like tons of game news. So that's probably why it's the calm before the storm, right? But hey, before we get to that, Blanca is back. Today on the late stream, it is the return of Blanca in Street Fighter 6. It is the first time I'm actually using him since the balance patch hit 2 weeks ago. Haven't had an opportunity to use him yet, so now we're going to try him out and see how he...
Oh, genuinely, Phil.
Who fucking cares?
This is, I swear to fuck, I don't know if I can just, I don't even know if I can fucking tolerate this cunt today. Like, so most people are aware what today is, aren't they? So most people are aware what the 5th of June represents in terms of like famous events in world fucking history. D-Day. Anniversary of fucking D-Day. You know? It's like, you know, and that sort of fucking shit is something that we don't have to fucking worry about these days. June the 6th. Well, the operation kind of started the June 5th, didn't it? You know what I mean? Wasn't it? It was meant to start on June the 4th, but it got delayed by 24 hours. So the kind of thing kind of launched on June the 5th. And then I think, it blows my mind. You know, there's also, I mean, I'm easily derailing myself here, you know what I mean? But it fucking blows my mind. I kind of do. I do like mystery when it comes to this kind of shit, you know what I mean? I also find it fascinating that the launch of D-Day was delayed by 24 hours because of a random fucking person in Ireland looking at that fucking window and giving their weather report. That sort of shit is like crazy to me. Like, this big massive operation that fucking was pivotal to fucking winning the war. And it's like, the Irish who were neutral, a neutral fucking party. And it's like, oh, there's a weather report, and it's like, oh shit, you know, it's like, it's actually, you don't want to fucking do D-Day today, like, guys. There's a fucking, it's a bit of a storm still, you know what I mean? So it's not good weather to try and fucking launch on beaches. So, you know, also, the weather report didn't fucking go with that, but it's just mental. Yeah, but it always fascinates me, though, fucking history, whatever, as well, and everything else, you know what I mean? And it's just, like, Phil is going to spend today, right? Phil's going to spend today bitching and whining and moaning and crying about how hard life is for him. And, like, it's just, he has no concept of what a hard life is. None of us do. I mean, compared to what people have gone through in the fucking past, and what they were forced to fucking do, at the behest of a fucking, you know, the country, whatever shit, I mean, Phil has no concept whatsoever of how hard life is, but he's going to fucking act like he's the most fucking, you know, he's got the hardest life ever lived by a human fucking being. Because, oh, fucking, you know, I have input lag sometimes. It's just, it gets to me, it really fucking does. Anyway, I'm derailing myself way too fucking much because Phil's a fucking entitled cunt. Let's just get on with the bingo.
He plays likely pretty much the same. Blanca has very few changes besides his drive rush headbutt is a little worse, but at the same time, his medium punch Blanca ball apparently combos better. Outside
I am going to go to 1.5 because Street Fighter talk.
of that, they didn't really change much about the character, so essentially Blanca's about the same. Difference being now, with my new setup, I should not have any input delay. And with that, being able to actually react to things playing as arguably my best character in Street Fighter 6, I'm very excited to see how it goes tonight. So that's why I brought back the epic Blanca shirt. You know, we already had the Blanca pop figure and Blanca here on the cover of Street Fighter 2 for the SNES as part of the decorations for the month. And I said, why not bust out the awesome shirt made by a fan back in 2009. That's right. That's how old the shirt is. 2009. A fan liked my gameplay with Blanca and Street Fighter 4 on YouTube and made me this shirt. Sent it to me, and I've been wearing it ever since, on and off. It's pretty damn awesome. So, excited for that. I hope you'll join me tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, for the Blanca Madness here on DSP Gaming. All right. So, let's begin at the beginning. Let's talk about yesterday, how my day went overall. I'd like to talk about Crow.
Was that prayer hands at the end there?
All right. So,
yeah, I'm going to count that as fucking prayer hands. Yeah, why the fuck not? Burger. It transitioned into prayer hands.
Let's begin at the beginning. Let's talk about yesterday, how my day went overall. I'd like to talk about Crow Country, Hades 2, and the night that ensued afterward, which actually did not go nearly as smoothly as I had hoped. In fact, it was quite the opposite. And I was like, oh man, you know, well, it was very stressful. Let's just put it that way, okay? So, yesterday was Indies Day, meaning I was playing indie games all day long for your request, because remember, I had been playing Multiverses, and after 2 sessions, the feedback I was getting was, we don't like the game, it's too slow-paced, the online connections are kind of wonky, and it's not fun to watch because of that, and the game's kind of unfinished. Even though it's supposed to be full release, it feels like it's unfinished. Perhaps go back to it later, but we don't want to watch it right now. And that was disappointing to me because, you know, I liked Multiverses, I was getting into it, I was getting better at it, and I wanted to continue playing it, and people said, no, don't do that. So I listened to your feedback. Burger. I said, okay, instead of that, we'll do something different. And I asked you, like, what would you like to see for now? Because we have a gap in the schedule leading up into the new releases of this month, which start on the 18th and 21st. Those are the 2 big days for new releases this month. And we talked about it, and people were like, try out this game called Crow Country. This is an indie game that essentially is designed to play and look like an old school PS1 survival horror game. So think the early days of Resident Evil 1, Silent Hill, that kind of deal, right? And when they mean PS1, I mean the graphics are blocky, like a PS1 game. It's purposely designed to look that way, okay? What I can tell you is, though, it doesn't really play so much like that. Although the puzzles and exploration are similar and the atmosphere is similar, the gameplay elements are modernized. You've got full 60 frames per second. You've got a completely 360 spinning camera, so no fixed camera angles here, and that's a welcome thing because those games back in the day were literally difficult because of that. Like, if you couldn't see what was going on, you could easily get cheated out by a quick-moving enemy or something, right? The music, very eerie and creepy and kind of throwback. So far, in those regards, Crow Country is actually great. The combat, free aiming, which you couldn't do back then either. A lot of it was based on lock-on or just guess. In this case, it's a free aiming, laser-sighted gun that you can use to shoot enemies. And overall, if you liked classic survival horror from back in the day, all right, you're absolutely going to like this game. I mean, it's meant as an homage to those style of games, but enough quality of life improvements to make it feel more like a modern game. However, it does have that very, very, I don't want to say it's outdated, but it's a very retro style of gameplay, meaning you must save at save points, and you only resume from save points. There is no checkpoints. There is no, auto save reloads. It's just, if you died, you go back to where you last saved, so you better be saving frequently and whenever you can, or else you're going to lose progress in this game, you see? So anyway, Burger. 3 hours I played it, right? Full stream, and I will say this. I was digging it. I really liked it. You know, you arrive at this theme park, and it's a haunted theme park. You're in the main area that's kind of like the hub to all these different areas. In one direction, you've got supposed to be like haunted house, graveyard, that kind of deal. In another direction, there's an undersea kingdom. There's an unfinished cosmic world that was under construction, but they never actually completed it.
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much. Did Twilight Media Court for the super chat? It says, Phil was bitching again. Automatic bingo. I will say, like, the automatic bingo win yesterday was because Phil actually derailed his entire podcast to do something technical. Like, he stopped what he was doing so he could send a test tweet out. In fact, let me fucking, I'll show you the fucking test fucking tweet. Give me a fucking second here. 2 seconds. Wasn't it? Where was it? 2 seconds. Let me find this bastard. Let me find this fucking bastard and find this test fucking tweet. Because Kyle Denson sent me an image of it as well, just to remind me of my the fury that was fucking triggered from me. There we go. So, this shit here. Phil decided, like, he's like, I wasn't sure. Like, Phil was told that he can post pictures as well as links together, and Phil's like, nah, he can't. And then he's like, I'm going to do a test tweet. Look at the time of the fucking tweet. 12:01 PM. His time. He still has like 30 minutes to go on his fucking podcast. And the good news, guys, Phil was tweeting from Earth. Fucking from Earth. Hooray for that. Hooray for... I was like, test post. Let's see if I can both post up a link and a picture to a single X post at the same time. Link is there and the picture's fucking there. There's a fucking thumbnail picture. And Phil's like, wow, I didn't know I could do that now. Apparently in the past you couldn't fucking do it. And Phil was saying you couldn't do it on Twitter and someone fucking corrected him. And Phil's like, really? I need to stop what I'm doing immediately and fucking put this to the test. Right in the middle of my fucking podcast. So because Phil completely derailed himself to fucking do this shit, and he couldn't do it from his laptop either. He had to go to his... He was able to stay where he was, but he had to fucking use his desktop instead. And I was like, oh my god. When Phil did his capture card stream, remember fucking podcast with his new capture card? And we didn't, it was a fucking terrible bingo, because Phil spent ages fucking just doing nothing but play with his fucking fancy new toy. I made a point to fucking say if Phil does that sort of shit again, I'm just calling it. Phil did that the other day, so I fucking called it. Although, admittedly, if I'd waited a minute, he probably would have got back to the podcast, but my patience was razor fucking thin from yesterday. I just could not fucking tolerate that bullshit. So, if Phil derails again today, we might get another Full House quickly.
And so, I'm really having a good time, you know, with the game so far, what it has to offer. As you play it, it continues to get more and more spooky. There's more enemies, more creepy dialogue, and or more of this weird atmosphere of what the hell is going on. What are these monsters? You know, what happened here at this theme park? Right from the get-go, much like Silent Hill games, it's a mystery. Like, you don't even know what's going on. Who really is your character that you're controlling? Why are they really here? At first, she claims to be law enforcement, but then later on in the game, an actual cop shows up, and he doesn't know her. And it's like, if you were law enforcement, wouldn't the cop who shows up know who you are? It doesn't seem to make sense. So there is definitely this ongoing mystery going on in the game. So after 3 hours, I'll just say this. I really like the game. Admittedly, the one thing that maybe is a little bit not so tense is that it's not as hard as it looks at first. Like, at first, some of the enemies are very slow moving. You shoot them, it takes like 6 shots to kill them. Even if you shoot them in the head, like, ooh, this is gonna be tense. And there's like scarce ammo and stuff. And so there's these like boxes and things in the environment, and there's no melee attack in this game. So in order to even open a box for a chance there's an item inside, you have to shoot it and waste ammo. Like, oh man, now it's like ammo consumption. But I can tell you this, after about 2 hours in, I found a ton of ammo. And the funny part is, I have ammo for 2 other weapons I don't even have yet. I have ammo for a shotgun and a magnum, and I don't have those yet. So I can't do anything with them. I can't, you know, I have like a ton of ammo sitting in my inventory. I'm like, where are these guns? I don't have them yet. So I don't know if maybe I sequence broke and I did things in a different order than what was intended for you to do, because maybe we're supposed to get the shotgun first. I don't know. But I'm 3 hours in and I only have just a handgun. You know what I mean? But that being said, also, I haven't been threatened. Like, no enemies have killed me yet. The one time that I died in the game was actually a cheap instant death. It was a trap that if you did the wrong choice, it insta-killed you. And that was the one death that I had. Outside of that,
hold on. No. I'm not tolerating that. I'm not accepting that. He's actually talking about the most obvious fucking thing ever. Like, we've seen that at the end of the Memology thing. Hold on. He's actually complaining about this. Hold on, give me a fucking second, guys. Give me a fucking second. Let's pull up the Memology video, and let's pull up what his fucking, this cheap death was. Because I saw that shit coming a mile away. Shut up, you silly introduction. Wait, is this the right video? That might be the wrong video. No, I think it's the right video. I think it's the right one. I think I'm the right one. No, it's the wrong one. It's the other one I want. What's the fucking Memology? Screw it. Hold on. This guy been to me. This one. There's this one. So here we go. This is the cheap instant death that Phil was talking about. See if you can spot any potential warning signs.
that really it? Just ghosts?
A Swift and Sudden End by B. Slane. You can either leave the book or you can take the book. Now, if I'm reading that shit, I'm thinking, well, this might be a fucking trap. That sounds like it's going to fucking kill me if I take the fucking book.
Swift and Sudden End by B. Slane. Take the book.
Oh, so he tried to take it and it said it's not moving. It even warns him. He tried to take it immediately and the game was trying to warn him. It's not moving. Leave it or pull it. And Phil's like, I want this fucking book. I've earned this fucking book. I paid $20 to play this game, so give him my fucking book.
Pull it.
Phil's one away death, which he's bitching about, which was a very easily avoidable fucking death. I guess Phil just addicted to fucking pulling. He's seen the option to pull and Phil didn't think fucking twice. I need to pull. I live to pull. I must pull. Give him my money. I'll pull some more. That was his one death. And it was a stupidly avoidable fucking death. But greedy little piggy just couldn't grasp the obvious fucking trap. What did he fucking say about the death? What did he say about that fucking thing again?
Threatened, like, no enemies have killed me yet. The one time that I died in the game was actually a cheap instant death. It was a trap that if you did the wrong choice, it insta-killed you. And that was the one death that I had. Outside of that, everything was fine. Like, I didn't have any problems with anything yet. And that's, survival horror, usually you die a bunch. So I would say it's on the easier side. There is a harder setting, and I didn't want to play it on the harder setting on the first run because I didn't know much about the game. So overall, if you like games from that mid to late 90s horror era, all right, and you want that retro vibe, you're going to love this game. Modern gamers may not get it. And I hate to say it, yeah, that's the vibe that I got when I was playing the game yesterday. Half the audience that was here watching was like, oh, this is cool. It's a total throwback to those old games. We're never going to get an old style Resident Evil or Silent Hill again. So it's cool to have a game that's trying to be like that, right? But half the audience was like, oh, I don't get it. It's not scary because the graphics. And, oh, you're not dying constantly, so how is this horror, right? Like, that's the attitude people had. I'm like, you don't understand. Survival horror is about the atmosphere. It's about the creepiness and the suspenseful building of the story and an ongoing mystery. It's about a variety of monsters that come out and shock you at different times in the story. It's about feeling lost and confused as you don't know how you can get into certain doors and things like that, puzzles, all that. It's not just, oh, there's monsters trying to kill me and you die a lot. That's not what survival horror is supposed to be. But a lot of people, I think, that's what they think it is. I mean, you take a look at the last 10, 15 years of survival horror, and a lot of games have taught you, all survival horror is escape the monster that's constantly chasing you and can insta-kill you, right? That's what survival horror has been. They've changed the genre around so much that now people are, like, programmed to think that's what it should be. So if it's the old style, they don't get it, right? So basically, I'm playing it. I'm like, I love it, but the audience is torn half and half, I would say. Okay? It was weird, and here's why I say that. People were, like, really excited for it, and we're actually doing super chats and all kinds of stuff. And then about when I started playing the game, nothing. No support. It just froze. Yeah, luckily, we had actually had a bunch of super chats before I started playing the game. But to give some perspective, we didn't even hit the tier 1 tips goal. Not even close. So I don't know what happened. It's like, oh, indie game. Oh. can't like or support that. It's indie game. Indie games are like, they give you a rash, right? Oh, I saw an indie game, and all of a sudden I got poison ivy going up my arm. I started scratching profusely over my body. Oh, indies, I can't take that. Oh, it's like, what? Indie games?
Yeah, Phil, clearly your audience hate fucking indie games. How many times do I need to fucking keep going back to this fucking screen? Clearly, your audience just can't stand you playing indie games. If only there was a recent fucking example of your audience giving you half a fucking grand. $556, and that's just fucking in tip support alone. If only there was a recent example of you getting tons of fucking tips. Playing indie games all day. I just felt... Why did you get $556 for this Indies Marathon if your audience don't want to support Indies games? Answer me that, please, Phil. Please answer me that.
Games are some of the best games out right now because AAA games are failing. AAA games are coming out and they're flopping left and right, or they're completely underwhelming, or people talk about them for a week and forget about them. You get so many AAA games this year that have been not that good, and the indie games are actually doing really well, taking up the reins this year. Take a look at the most popular games so far, and most of them have been indie games. So why are we allergic to them exactly? Because it looks a little different, right? And that's what the thing is. Like, some people think it looks slightly, oh, it looks outdated. It doesn't play outdated. The story isn't outdated. It's actually interesting. Why, so what is your criticism? Because you can't take how it looks? I mean, I just don't understand that. That's like saying Super Mario Brothers sucks because it's 8-bit. Because it looks pixely. I don't like the blocks. Oh, okay. Burger. Anyway, what I can tell you is that after the stream ended, I told everyone, listen, I'm disappointed that half the audience isn't liking it, but I'm going to keep playing it. I bought the game. It's only like a 9 to 10 hour game. I'm going to beat it in another 2 or 3 streams. I'm definitely going to keep playing it. I'm not dropping the game now out of the rotation or anything, especially because I really liked the first 3 hours, okay? So, it's going to continue this weekend. Now, what I will tell you is this. Once the video is uploaded and went live on the channel, I got some really nice comments from people watching. Things such as, wow, this game really is a throwback. It reminds me of the old days, and I'm happy you're playing it because usually this is something you wouldn't play. And you're actually playing it pretty much alongside of it being a new release. It came out less than a month ago. This might give the game some exposure. This is nice of you to do it and to give us this kind of fresh variety. It's not just the same old stuff right now on your channel.
Oh, wow, Phil gave the game exposure. Let's see how on his channel. Hold on. Let's go to Phil's channel and see what sort of exposure this game's getting. I assume Phil's videos have got 4 figures playing this fucking shit. Hold on. No, it doesn't look like it. No, 6 views of part 1. That's a bit low for 18 hours. Part 2, only 294 views. Wow, Phil, you're really fucking popping off there. Your daily crap has over 1,000 views. Everything else has less than 500. And the daily crap only has that many views because you are fucking unhinged and toxic as all hell. The fucking thumbnail, by the way. This thumbnail for the daily crap, the automatic thumbnail. Hold on. I need to see this. I need to find a website to get like pictures of thumbnails to things. Bear with me here. I want to see a bigger version of this. YouTube thumbnail downloader. Hold on, there we go. So 2 seconds. Let's get the website going. I think this will work here. If I do that, there we fucking go. Look at the automatic thumbnail for that fucking daily crap he had. The fucking face, the most punchable face that exists on YouTube today, in my opinion. The smug ass, entitled, where are my fucking tips sort of face. Jesus, man, hold on. Can I copy this image and put it in here? Yeah, there we go. Let's remove the background, shall we? Phil's flat ass fucking head. What the hell did that happen? Hold on. How the hell did Phil's head get that flat? I'm guessing it assumes his head is that flat, but what the hell? I'm gonna let me just share that with my members in the members Discord, and then we can crack on with bingo. We can have some fun with that. Oh bloody hell! The flattest of heads, the dentist of heads. So yeah, Phil's videos on the game, this indie game, not doing fantastically well. So yeah, great. I'm sure developers appreciate you playing the game, Phil. And you know, getting like 300 people to fucking watch the goddamn thing. It's a very popular indie game that everyone's talking about.
This might give the game some exposure. This is nice of you to do it and to give us this kind of fresh variety. It's not just the same old stuff right now on your channel, and that's a good thing. So there was a good amount of people who were leaving good comments like that on the video. Wow. Well, that's nice to know that some people are actually liking it. It feels like a breath of fresh air. You know, that's cool. I certainly hope those people will continue to tune in and watch, because, you know, this is a playthrough that I'm going to play in its entirety, and I don't want to feel like, once again, I'm playing a game for myself. I'm supposed to be playing for an audience, right? So I was pleased. I was pleased with the after-the-fact positive comments that were on the videos, and thank you for that. Please leave a comment if you like the playthrough. Please share that with me in the comments, so I know that you're at least liking it after the fact, okay? You know, I do understand not everyone can be here live. You know, on average, on a day, what do I have? 300 viewers, maybe 400 if it's a more popular game. But on demand, I always get between anywhere from 300 to up to 1,000 or more viewers on every video of a playthrough, and of course, way more on like a part one. I know there's way more of you out there that watch after the fact that can't be here live, and I appreciate you guys watching this stuff, okay? All right, so anyway, Pro Country continues this weekend, actually on Saturday. We'll talk about that in a minute. I actually really like it. Feels exactly like what I was thinking it would be, with some modernized things, which I really like. So, good stuff, thumbs up, all right? Now, last night we played Hades 2, and I'd already announced that this is going to be the last Hades 2 stream for a while. Reason being, number one, the people who are huge fans of Hades told me not to keep playing it, because they were of the impression that because this is early access, it's not done yet, that I shouldn't be playing it now. They're not going to watch it now. They're also not playing it now. They want to finish, or they want to wait for the game to be finished before they're willing to either play or watch someone else's playthrough. So apparently I made a big mistake playing this game early. Weird part is, people nominated and voted for it for my Indies Marathon last weekend, which is the reason I bought it to begin with. I wouldn't have bought it early access if people didn't say, hey, play for the marathon. So I did what I was told. We played it during the...
Well, Phil, if you're only playing the game for an hour, I guess people would have liked to have fucking saw how it would have looked for an hour. It works for the format of your Indies Marathon because you're only playing games like roughly an hour. Oh my god, are we getting more Spoon references? I just seen people mention Spoons in Phil's chat from the future. Oh my god, I think he's still I genuinely think he's still going mental about fucking ranked mode. Look at this shit that's fucking in the chat. Ranked is more interesting because your audience cares and not shit. The cake is a lie and the steak does not exist. I think Phil has a food analogy coming up. Oh my god, what the fuck? What's this shit here? DSP Gaming, you need to start to listen to your audience when the vast majority disagrees with you. Maybe they have a point. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've got a feeling that Phil has been quite aggressive towards his audience today. Let's just let him cook. I'm gonna let Phil cook. Let's get to it.
A marathon and people liked it, and now people are saying don't play it. That I do not understand. That really confuses me. That's a lot of mixed signals right there. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So, outside of that, the other reason that we're putting it on hiatus right now, quite frankly, is that viewership when I play it is poor. I mean, I can barely retain 200.
Just fucking say money, you greedy dick. We all know you're fucking desperate for some more money in those fucking games. You're not getting the fucking money, so you want to get more money. Just fucking say money. Don't try and fucking pretend, oh, there's a lack of attendance at times and people are not as engaged in the fucking chat. Nah, you want more fucking money. Just say fucking money. I wouldn't even be angry if you said fucking money, because we know that's what you fucking mean.
We're putting it on hiatus right now, quite frankly, is that viewership when I play it is poor. I mean, I can barely retain 200 viewers. Now, last night we had more, but it was because we had a group of trolls. A group of trolls came in realizing that people weren't attending Hades 2 and started trolling the stream.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So it was inflated to like 270 or something like that, but that's not real. It was probably under 200 legit, okay? And on top of that, Hades 2 are some of the deadest streams for interaction, support, and even getting views after the fact. Like, for example, once again, just to give you some perspective on what I'm talking about, because a lot of people maybe don't get what I'm trying to say here.
I pressed the wrong button. Balls. Disaster. Good cat. Yeah, you shoot that piggy. I pressed the wrong fucking button. Balls. Bonus bubbles. Yeah, we got fucking bonus bubbles. Disaster fucking stream. I was trying to pause the bastard, but I was on the wrong fucking stream deck page, and that button is where the pause button is essentially, you know, on another page, and there we go. This is why I get bubbles sometimes, because the pause button and the pause button and the bubbles button are on the same spot on different pages. Apparently, we're 10 more likes away from a full house anyway. So a bingo, a full house bingo. So you'll get to see that very soon, probably again. But a proper, genuine one. Buddy, I can't even remember why I fucking paused. I paused for a reason. Like, I paused for a reason because Phil said something dumb there and I can't remember what it was because my own stupidity fucking pressed the wrong button. Maybe I fucking forget. Thank you to Who's Poppin' for becoming a bingo baddie. And there we go, bingo baddie by Who's Poppin'. Cheers for that. I need to remember to add you to the list if you're not on the list of bingo names already. I'm not sure if you're on the list already or not. Because I know sometimes, you know, it's like you've been on the list before, but then I know it expires sometimes, so you got to do, yeah, I'll check the list later on before I finish. But yeah, if I forget, I'll try and remember, if that makes sense. Why did I want to yell at Phil again? What was the reason this time? Let me rewind Phil and let me see if I can see why I wanted to yell angry words at the bad man. Because I forget. I forget. But for fuck's sake, we got 107 likes. let me make sure I press the right fucking button this time. Guys, thank you for liking the stream. So that's a free Spacer Bingo card, which is always very nice. And as well as getting a free Spacer Bingo card, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. And remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. And yeah, because when, I mean, God knows, when was the last time we saw the Bubbles animation? We rarely see the Bubbles animation these days. Must have been, what, fucking 7 to 8 seconds ago? Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. Buddy, and the Phil fucking stream is still broke. I think I can fix it. 2 seconds.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
There we go, I got it.
That we're putting on hiatus right now, quite frankly, is that viewership, when I play it, is poor. I mean, I can barely retain 200 viewers. Now, last night we had more, but it was because we had a group of trolls. A group of trolls came in realizing
I rewound it, by the way.
people weren't attending Hades 2 and started trolling the stream. So it was inflated to like 270 or something like that, but that's not real. It was probably under 200 legit, okay? And on top of that, Hades 2 are some of the deadest streams for interaction, support, and even getting views after the fact. Like,
that's why I fucking paused it. Hades 2 are some of the deadest fucking streams. Bitch, it's like your second stream. Oh, it's actually free. My bad, it's free. $90, $35, and $35. For 9 streams, that's not bad. But yeah, fuck me, man. Basically, money. Phil could have just said a lot of fucking time and said, money is why. God fucking damn it, this fucking shit again is frozen. Hold on.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
Like, for example, once again, just to give you some perspective on what I'm talking about, because a lot of people maybe don't get what I'm trying to say here. Hades 2, the stream was over 12 hours ago, right? As of right now, one of the Hades 2 videos has a whopping 151 views.
Who fucking cares?
151 views. No one's watching this playthrough.
Burger.
So it sucks because I really like the game. As I said, I really like Hades 1. I actually really like Hades 2. I think Hades 2 might even be better than Hades 1. And I'm enjoying myself. And actually last night was the best run I've done in the game so far. I started using these Umbral torches or whatever they're called, Umbral Flame. And I was having a great time. I actually had my absolute best run in the game where playing it more like a shoot 'em up, meaning like avoiding enemy attacks and ranged projectiles and just shooting things from a distance with powered up projectiles of my own. That's pretty awesome. Like, I was having a great time with this build. And in fact, at the end of the night, I had to leave pretty much, not early, but I had to leave exactly on time yesterday because I still had to film a private react video, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. So I had to film a private react, so I had to go on time. So we're in the middle of the run.
How's it a fucking private fucking thing if you're going to fucking talk to your audience all about it? It's nobody's fucking business, Phil.
Best run I've ever done. I basically aced the first boss. The first boss touched me once. I was like, oh wow, that's easy. Second boss, only the second time I ever killed the second boss. But again, I didn't die, so I still double revives available and everything. And then we're out of time, and I'm like, man, this is the night. If I didn't have to do this react video, I totally would have stayed later. And I absolutely positively would have kept going with that run and got to the 3rd level and seen if I could beat the 3rd boss. We did get to the 3rd boss. My ass, you know.
Guys, that's been 5 bosses. We had a lot. Phil said boss 5 times in super quick succession. That's not a free space because Phil said boss 5 times. Fuck me, man. And my boss button nearly broke. I was trying to keep up that fucking much. But yeah, we've got a free space for Snorts. We have a free space for you guys liking the stream. And we have a free space for Phil saying boss 5 times. So there we go. As we've got 3 free spaces so far. Very robust indeed.
Would have been amazing, but I couldn't do it. I was out of time. So it's funny because it's the end of the stream. And the people who were here...
That is funny, Phil. The end of the stream is a very funny thing indeed.
...here, who enjoy the game, are really disappointed. They're like, dude, you're really not going to play this again? And I'm like, guys, take a look at the views. Take a look at, support. I mean, one person, once again, did a huge tip. Very nice of them. One person did a small tip, and there were 2 super chats all night. So again, I didn't hit any goals yesterday. I literally did not hit any goals or come close in the entire day of playing indie games. It was one of the slowest days I've had in ages because I played indie games all day. And it's like, wow, that really sucks, you know?
For you, baby. But why would it suck for the audience? Because it's not the audience's fucking problem. Your monetary situation, Phil, is not your audience's concern, and it's not your audience's fucking problem. That is entirely a you problem for you to deal with personally and to keep away from outside your business. Why? This is terrible. Can you imagine? I'm going to use a food analogy here. Can you imagine going to a restaurant every single fucking day? You know, and you order the same meal roughly every single fucking day because you like the meal. You don't know why you like the fucking meal, but you still like it and you keep going there. And you keep paying money to fucking, eat this meal. But every time you go to this fucking restaurant to eat the same meal every day, you've got the fucking guy that owns the fucking restaurant sitting next to you, telling you that support's been really fucking slow. Even though you're there every day, supporting them, they're telling you it's not enough. And they're fucking keeping constantly, you're just trying to eat a fucking meal. You're just trying to fucking just enjoy your meal without worrying about other real world problems or whatever. You go to that restaurant to escape that sort of shit. And then your fucking ear is this fucking restaurant owner, this weird restaurant owner. You somehow support a business all the fucking time even though they fucking can't stop shutting up about them not getting enough fucking money. It's like, Phil, just give it a break. Your audience don't want to hear this. Whenever Phil, this is for our benefit. Phil doesn't want to admit it, Phil doesn't want to, acknowledge it, but his audience don't care about this sort of shit. We benefit from Phil fucking talking about his fucking support and lack of support. What's he fucking hoping to do? Remind his audience that they might have money? Like, guys, support's been slow for me, like check your pockets. I was like, oh shit, I've got fucking money here, Phil. I found a credit card. Fucking idiot, man.
Disappointing, right? I mean, I'm liking the variety, I'm liking the fun, I'm glad I have a mini PC to play this stuff on, I'm glad that I'm branching out for your suggestions, but it's not working out. The people who watch my channel and show up and support, sadly, don't like indies. At least for the most part. There are a small group that do show up and support some of these indies, but it's not enough. You know, I have to have streams people are going to show up to. You know what I'm saying?
Who fucking cares?
So, yeah, I was, had a great time playing the games, had a great time chilling with those who like indie games yesterday, but overall, yeah, disappointing that for some reason, people just don't like them on my channel. Yeah, I will tell you, this is kind of a direct comparison and reference to a time many years ago. It was the summertime, all right? Over 10 years ago. It was the summer of 2013. I called it the summer of retro. During that summer, because I was doing direct capture for the very first time, I decided I wanted to play a bunch of retro games from my childhood here on the channel, live streamed in a big clump over the summer. So I played games such as Super Mario World, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Earthbound, was it Chrono Trigger? It might have been Chrono Trigger. I think it was Chrono Trigger, and maybe one or two others. So it was probably like a block of like 5 to 7 retro games. And the way that I pushed it was, these are games from my youth. If you like me today as Modern Phil, watch these, and these are going to be heartfelt playthroughs where you're going to see emotion come through. I know a lot about these games. These are very different from the other playthroughs I do that are cold playthroughs, because these are games I've played before, right? So you're going to see a different side of me. Loving these games, giving you actual insight and information about the games because I knew all about them, right? And for the most part, I absolutely loved the summer. I had a ton of fun. Views plummeted. Tons of dislikes on the videos. Overwhelming feedback. Why did you do this? What a disaster. How dare you play all these old games? And I was like, huh? It was like the complete opposite reaction of what I had expected was going to happen that summer. I thought people were going to be excited to see a different side of me really loving old retro games from my youth, things that had meaning for me, right? No, it was the complete polar opposite reaction. It was like, last year, you played all the GTA games in the summer. You give us the best summer ever of you raging at old games, and we loved it. This summer, you're playing all these retro pixelated fucking pieces of shit. We don't want to see these garbage games. Play GTA again. Play, Street Fighter again. Play this, play that. Like, basically people were like being really, really demanding and entitled. And it actually made me feel awful. Because I was like, wow, I thought I played...
My audience gave me honest feedback, and I couldn't handle it. Wow. Fucking wow. I'm gonna cry about it. Oh, fucking hell, man. Like, Phil. What? Like, you can't force people to fucking like shit. You do. You know? Like... how are you meant to fucking handle it? How are you meant to force that shit? Like... I love how... So whose fault is that, Phil? Are you blaming your audience for not liking the things that are special to you? It's... Who gives a fuck, Phil? It's... Your audience aren't... They're not... If they like things, they like things. If they don't, they don't. That's just the fucking nature of the fucking beast. Fucking hell, man. Right, I need to stop. I want to hear this one more time, and then I'm going to let him cook. But this is fucking funny.
Polar opposite reaction. It was like, last year, you played all the GTA games in the summer. You give us the best summer ever of you raging at old games, and we loved it. This summer, you're playing all these retro pixelated fucking pieces of shit. We don't want to see these garbage games. Play GTA again. Play, you know, Street Fighter again. Play this, play that. Like, basically, people were like being really, really demanding and entitled. And it actually made me feel awful because I was like, wow, I thought I planned an event that people were absolutely going to love. And instead, it hit me the opposite way. Like, people actually hated it and were so upset with me, right? So, no exaggeration, that summer, the reaction I got that summer kind of formulated in my head what kind of content I needed to put out. I needed to always be on top of the big new releases, cover those, some fighting games. Of course, when the Dark Souls stuff started to come out, people wanted to see me do all the Soulsborne stuff. So I kind of formulated my strategy of content. I was going to be variety, but it was definitely going to focus in on a certain kind of games. And therefore, the retro games, the indie games, any of those games of that older style, I was never really going to focus on because people just didn't seem to like them. Now, over time, I ended up playing versions of Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the Silent Hills, and those seem to work. And the reason I would say that I think that they work is because those are totally classics that people kind of cherish and like to this day. And let's be honest, they're kind of difficult as well. So you knew whenever you were going to see me play one of those games, there was going to be an element of survival, struggle, rage, but also retro, but it was different. It was like a different era, right? But I kind of knew from that summer of retro, yeah, stay away from these older style or indie style games that kind of play or look like older style games. And then over the last few years, I say over the last 5 years, since I became an interactive streamer, since now we talk more, we hang out, it's more of a hangout session than, a hardcore gaming session where I must get through a game, right? It's more like, let's relax and enjoy games together. Since we have this social aspect and we talk a lot now, the feedback that I get from you guys is, you really should do more variety. Why do you ignore all the indies? You seem to always make an effort to play every AAA game. Well, not every AAA game is going to be great. For example, earlier this year, people were very upset with me that I did a full playthrough of Like a Dragon. While some people loved it, some people were actually upset with me that I did a 140-hour playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 because it was all that was on the channel for a while, right? A lot of people were upset that I bought games.
Phil, you were upset about Baldur's Gate 3, and the only reason you kept fucking playing it was you're guaranteed $100 per stream playing it. You blamed the game for killing your channel for several months. Fucking hell, man. RPG overloads. You hyped up how much that game apparently killed your channel. But go on, Phil, blame your audience even more.
Games like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Dragon's Dogma 2, while I already had just been playing other insanely lengthy RPGs, people were like, it's too much of the same thing. Even though these were high-profile AAA games, people didn't want them. They were oversaturated with these kind of games that we want variety, we want something different. So I started doing that. I played Helldivers 2. I brought back Street Fighter 6. We brought back action and rage again. Doing my second run of Elden Ring and then another Crab's Treasure. All that stuff worked. And by
bring back Fallout 4, a fucking game that was what several years fucking all got in mind when that fucking shit came out. Bring back Street Fighter 6, a game that's a year old now.
By the way, it's a game I just mentioned. Another Crab's Treasure. And a lot of people are like, I don't get it. Why did Another Crab's Treasure work? Isn't that an indie game? Oh, it is, but it's a Soulsborne. It's a difficult game with a lot of deaths involved, some rage and struggle. That's what people seem to want with me, right? That's what they're enjoying. There is an audience for the chiller games, which, take a look at Fallout 4. It's probably one of the most chill games possible right now. But at the same time, right, they want struggle, and that's why Another Crab's Treasure works, okay? But basically, I've been asked for the last 5 years, hey, could you play a bigger variety? Could you stop just focusing on the AAA and actually give some attention to games that are not necessarily in that direct line of sight? You know what I'm saying? That linear path of the big games. Can you play stuff from outside of there, right? And I'm like, sure. And when I got that mini PC last year, that was the idea for the mini PC. It's like, oh, now I'm going to have access to a whole bunch of games that are PC only, that usually don't get ported to consoles until way down the line if they ever do. I'll have a variety of stuff to draw upon. We'll start doing better, or not better, but different things. Bigger variety on the streams, right? And
who fucking cares?
For me, okay? I'll be honest, I've been enjoying it. Like, these games that we just tried out, I liked every one of them. Pizza Tower is a game that I probably would play for myself, but I wouldn't stream. But the other 3 games, Hades 2, Noita, and Stardew Valley all seem like respectable games in their own rights that, fit in a gap of something in gaming that people like and something that people would probably enjoy seeing me play, I would think. But maybe not. Because here I am with Hades 2, and the overall feedback, no, this is bad. We're not going to watch it.
I just love how he equates people enjoy seeing me do this as him getting money for it. Like, well, there's a difference between enjoying what you're seeing and wanting to contribute to that person because you feel like doing that. To me, those are two very different sort of fucking feelings. You know what I mean? It's like those two are not on the same level.
What are you doing? Wow, really? Hades 2, this outstanding game, huh? And again, with Crow Country, people who outright say things like, wow, this game looks old, I don't like it. And it's like, Like, what are you talking about? So, here's the funny part, because I'm going to address this. Stubert in chat said, the same reason people would rather see you play ranked compared to casual in Street Fighter, it's more fun for viewers if there's some sort of stakes or struggle. So basically what you're saying is people are stupid. I mean, that's literally what you just said. You said people want to see you play ranked versus casual in Street Fighter. There's no stakes. Their rankings mean nothing. You don't win anything for having a better rank in Street Fighter. It doesn't mean anything at all. It's completely a pointless...
Oh, we have our first bingo of the game, my bad.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Thank you for catching that, Brian. I missed that.
Fucking number. When I play casual, I actually get the same matchups, if not better variety, than if I play ranked. Have you noticed that? Most of the matches are actually master ranked, if not they're diamond, and that's a good way to get better variety in opponents, as opposed to if you play ranked, you might get the same people 10 times in a row. I've seen that in ranked, and we keep playing the same people endlessly. It's the same level of points, and you get stuck with those fucking people, right? And I've already explained it, but people don't listen. The reason people want ranked is because they think I'm going to lose a lot. So you're an asshole. Just admit it then. You're an asshole. You're not here to see me actually have fun with the game, get better and win. You think I'm going to lose a lot, and you want to see me lose. You want to see me suffer. You're a scumbag, right? You're a sociopath. You like to see someone fail. There's a difference between, oh, I want to watch someone persevere versus I purposely just want to see you fail. And that's what it is when you're telling me, all I want is ranked because I can't wait to see him lose a bunch of fucking ranking points. You're an asshole. Get it? I don't care about you. I really don't.
Well, that's another bingo because I just said fuck.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
This is, I'm going to rewind this toxic rant, but this is incredible. This level of paranoia and salt because people want to see him play ranked. He's terrified of going back to ranked, and he's openly admitting that he's probably going to lose a lot if he does.
The rankings mean nothing. You don't win anything for having a better rank in Street Fighter. It doesn't mean anything at all. It's completely a pointless fucking number. When I play casual, I actually get the same matchups, if not better variety, than if I play ranked. Have you noticed that? Most of the matches are actually master ranked, if not they're diamond, and that's a good way to get better variety in opponents, as opposed to if you play ranked, you might get the same people 10 times in a row. I've seen that in ranked, and we keep playing the same people endlessly. It's the same level of points, and you get stuck with those fucking people, right? And I've already explained it, but people don't listen. The reason people want ranked is because they think I'm going to lose a lot. So you're an asshole. Just admit it then. You're an asshole. You're not here to see me actually have fun with the game, get better and win. You think I'm going to lose a lot, and you want to see me lose. You want to see me suffer. You're a scumbag, right? You're a sociopath. You like to see someone fail. There's a difference between, oh, I want to watch someone persevere versus I purposely just want to see you fail. And that's what it is when you're telling me, all I want is ranked because I can't wait to see him lose a bunch of fucking ranking points. You're an asshole. Get it? I don't care about you. I really don't. I'm not here to appease people who want to see me fucking suffer. That's why I'm not like a content creator. Oh, if you send me a bunch of money, I'll do something disgusting on stream, like snort hot sauce and shit. No, I'm not a moron, right? That's not what we're here for. I literally already explained to you a million times how the ranked is not better than casual. And you want to know the funniest part? On the nights when I do ranked, people actually come by and say, oh, I'm not going to watch this because it's not ranked, and then they leave. And then people are like, what? He's playing ranked. What are they talking about? And people are just stacked on. They can't even tell the difference. They're just brainwashed to think I'm not doing what they want, and they leave. So fuck you. I don't care about that. So if you're only here to see me suffer, you're an asshole. Yes, I will say that again. If you're only here to see me suffer, you are an asshole, and I don't care about you. I could not give 2 fucks about you.
I mean, what sort of... Hold on. I feel like this is thumbnail material. Two seconds.
If you're only...
Give me a second here. I feel like we could have a lot of fun with one of these particular frames, but it's like, which frame is the most unhinged?
You. I don't care about that. So if you're only here to see me suffer, you're an asshole. Yes, I will say that again. If you're only here to see me suffer, you are an asshole.
Hold on, there we go. I think it's one of these ones. I think it's one of these ones. Hold on. Wait for it. There we go. That one right there. Bingo bango. We have a winner. This is good. This is the frame right here. We have it. Give me a wee second here. Go here, go there. That should be good. So if we go here, and I go here, this feels flatted. What the hell is fucking flatted? That worked out quite well. That worked out very well indeed. So let me just throw this to the members Discord, and oh god. The members have been having fun in the Discord, I'll tell you that much. Morgana has made this. DSP tries opiate addiction laced with coke. Morgana also made this, which is quite horrifying. Bloody hell, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, bloody hell. This is too good. What is zooming in that face? Jesus, man. Okay, but we are. This is too easy. Too easy to get detailed. Hold on. Bingo. At time bingo. Let's keep going.
Asshole, and I don't care about you. I could not give 2 fucks about you. Will I play Street Fighter in ranked eventually? Yes, I will. When I'm good and ready. When I've played with each character, I kind of feel like I'm better with the lack of input delay. I know the balance changes. I'll go back and I'll jump.
Mister, I didn't see one from you in the member Discord.
Right? If you apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do
No. Nothing since I posted anyway. There is an older thing he had from like earlier on today. If you meant that, if you meant that, then aye. Which is just I got a strange one. But aye, there you go. that's what Mr. made like earlier on today. But there we go. Let's see why Bingo.
Jump in there. But for you to try to push me into something, you're an asshole. Right? So same thing here, you know, when we're talking about, you know, these different kinds of games and things, I find it appalling that there's people who will be like, oh, well, you know, he's not absolutely suffering every moment he's playing this game. He's having a good time. Oh, by the way, the game looks outdated. Oh, this game's terrible. I don't want to see it anymore. Right? No, fuck you. What are you talking about? Like, that's insane. What I need to do is I need to get an audience back who's going to be more open-minded about games and is here for positivity and not just for toxicity. And I know that they're out there.
So the audience need to change, not you. You need a different audience, is what you're trying to seemingly tell us.
I do. I know that those people are out there. It's just that sadly this year, those people drifted away. Why? Because there's no good games. Let's be honest. There are no good fucking games in 2024. Name on one hand.
So the audience are to blame, and it's also the games to blame, but not you, Phil. Never you.
And name me 5 great high-profile games that have come out this year. Because I bet you can't fucking do it. I can't even do it. I really can't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't name 5. I could maybe squeeze out 2. That's it. This game has been insanely underwhelming. Okay? And that's a fault of a lot of things. The games industry as a whole, game developers and or producers and production companies that want greedy profits rather than are concerned about putting out good games. In some ways, it's our fault. We're spending money on the wrong things. We're doing microtransactions in live service games. We're sitting there doing ultimate teams.
Don't you fucking dare pretend you don't fucking... You and microtransactions. Do I even need to fucking go? I wonder why Phil said microtransactions. I wonder why they're on his mind. Why would Phil be thinking about microtransactions, I wonder?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Tame F Bear, for a super chat, who says, Phil said his 4th place rank was valid and warrants respect. But what does 4th place get you? Fuck do I know? Usually it would mean you were the first loser, because when you think about the Olympics, for example, it's the top 3 that end up on the podium. If you end up 4th, you don't even get to fucking get a medal. You're essentially the first place ultra fucking loser. Because like you beat most other people in the world at that fucking event, but you couldn't even break onto the podium. So you're not good enough to even stand on the podium and see a wee flag go up to celebrate 3rd place. Steve Redis says, tell me it's a Justin Wong reference. I didn't fucking know that. Thank you for clarifying that for me. But yeah, that was me taking the fucking quote seriously as well. But there you fucking go. I need to brush up on my Justin Wong references. Ah, fuck the stream, fucking Phil.
Shut your hole.
That'll do.
Spending and fucking sinking money into GTA Online and Fortnite, and all this does is it creates bad behavior in the game industry. People will keep making crap as long as you keep supporting it, and they will stop making the meaningful experiences that we know and love because they're not as profitable. And that's what's happened in the last few years. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So, all that being said, what's the future of indies here on DSP Gaming? I don't know. It's a tough call. It's an absolute tough call. Because at this point, I really don't know what's going to happen if anyone's ever going to show up and watch them. I'm enjoying them. And here's the other thing, too, because I'm just going to completely fucking blow this discredited nonsense out of here. Oh, it's you, Phil, it's your commentary. I do exact same gameplay and commentary on a Resident Evil, on a Silent Hill, on any other survival horror game, as I did in Crow Country yesterday. I was just as engaged. I was liking it just as much. It's not me. The key factor difference is the game, not me. So enough.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to D-Dog for the super chat, who says, as Nelly's song, I'm number 1, 2 is not a winner, and 3 no one remembers. Pretty much, yeah, like, Phil, like, I've always said, I mean, for the fucking evil thing, right? Phil done well in the extent that he brushed up on what the game was like, and he fucking did enough to fucking rank as high as he did. You can only beat what's in front of you after all. Yes, some players boycotted the fucking tournament, that worked out to Phil's advantage, but ultimately, Phil still managed to fucking finish higher than he probably would have expected to, and, you know, that's well done on 4th place, Phil. But is it really anything to really, it's like, it's not the biggest fucking deal. In fact, people only reference it all the time because you do. Like, detractors would not reference it as much if you weren't fucking going on about it all the goddamn time, Phil. Or my pro Street Fighter fucking player and all that shit. There's plenty more prominent fighting game players out there that have achieved far more and succeeded far more with doing what you're doing, Phil. But they don't brag as much as you fucking do about it. Damn it, fucking stream again, hold on.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Damn it, it keeps fucking breaking, hold on, give me a second. I think this is it now. Yeah, every time I press the Scottish soundboard button, it seems to fix the thing.
With the bullshit. What it is these biases that people have against certain games that they then won't give them a time of day. If you like classic Resident Evil and Silent Hill, there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't like watching me play Crow Country, except you're biased and you can't put up with a pixelated game. It's that simple. You know, it's not, oh, so I was playing the game and Phil just was completely not paying attention. He was on his phone the whole time over here, and then he was yelling at someone in chat, and he went and took a shit for an hour. He was completely disengaged, and you could tell he didn't really like the game, he wasn't paying attention. No, it was the opposite. I loved it. So what the fuck are you talking about? Right? So yeah, no, I'm not gonna put up with that nonsense either. Okay, I'm just not. All right, I'm not gonna listen to that shit. That's just bullshit. At this point, I don't know what to do about these indies. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, so what can we do? Well, what we can do is just play them less, right? If I'm gonna play an indie game, maybe I only have one in the rotation at a time. Maybe that's the best course of action. If I just have one, so that way, if that ends up being the dead stream and the dead playthrough, the least watched, attended, and supported that I do in a week, then maybe I can at least balance it with other things that are gonna end up doing better, right? At least I think that would make sense. Okay. At least in that way, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm playing 2 or 3 of these and everyone's complaining. Like yesterday was all indies all day and it ended up being a pretty crappy day overall when you look at it. Gameplay wise, it wasn't, but the fact that people won't show up, I don't know what to say, right? So, I don't know. Is that the answer? Cut back and only do one indie game at a time? Now, how do I choose what indie game to play? Do I have an indie game that I play from start to finish, or do I alternate? Like, for example, right now we just took Hades 2 out of the rotation, right? And I'm going to take it out. That's what people want me to do. It's a shame, but it is what it is. So now this weekend, I'm thinking, hey, I probably want to do a night stream on Saturday of an indie game. And the choices are Noita or, what do you call Stardew Valley. Completely different experiences. Noita, where it's kind of like this, take it and try to do the entire game in one shot kind of a deal, kind of like a roguelike, but it's very difficult, kind of like Dark Souls. Not that style of gameplay, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Like, it's a challenging game. Or you can take a game like Stardew Valley. It's the complete opposite. It's just a late night chill experience. And some people have been pushing for Stardew Valley recently. Like, they're like, we really want it. You know, you've never really given it attention. It's a game that a lot of people seem to enjoy. So I'm thinking about, like, okay, should I play one of those this weekend, right? On Saturday night. Now, let's say I play it. Does that mean that I keep that in the rotation as a game? Or do I play it once, and then do I alternate that with the other one, right? Like, maybe this Saturday night, I play Stardew Valley, but then this coming week on a Tuesday or Wednesday night, I play Noita, right? Because they're indie games, is that okay? Or are people going to complain I'm not playing enough of it? Because usually when I play a game, I play it 2-3 times a week. Is it going to be like, oh, this is not enough in a week, and we're going to lose interest, right? I really don't know how to approach it at this point. I don't. I'm confused. As for Pro Country, I'm going to keep playing.
Fill me up, Philip69 tipped £1. Phil's coping of us detractors wanting to watch him fail is giving me blue balls, and I don't even need to pull the anal beads out of my drawer to reach climax.
Thank God that I have text-to-speech on for messages like that. Well, thank you very much for your tip, fill me up, Philip69. God damn. I mean, I think I wasn't reading that shit out anyway. Fuck me. But yeah, like, it's so funny. Phil's like, and honestly, I mean, it just feels like we've been saying this for a long time, and a lot of you veteran detractors can fucking attest to this as well. How many years? Every year we say the same thing. Phil's going to end. So Phil's demise is near. Phil's circling the drain. You know what I mean? And every year he still ends up being here. It's like, how many times have we thought Phil was going to be finished, and yet he still fucking persists like some goddamn cockroach you just can't get rid of? It's like, I don't know, but it's. I mean, the thing is, though, we don't have to look hard to watch Phil fail. Phil provides that on a regular basis, and it's like, it's just him trying and feel. It's like, and it's not even, sometimes it's not even fucking about gameplay. Sometimes Phil fails just fucking doing a stream of a podcast, or trying to fucking, like, you know, do anything. Oh, how do I fucking talk to Brian on Discord? Let me buy a second fucking microphone. I'm gonna have 2 microphones plugged in at the same time, but I can't have them too close together. Like, when seeing Phil try and do anything normal, and he just has to fucking bastardize it and fucking be so weird about it. It's just, when he tries, just we don't have to look hard to find all his fails.
I don't know how to approach it at this point. I don't. I'm confused. As for Pro Country, I'm going to keep playing it. There's no reason to stop. It's a short game regardless. I like it. So regardless if I'm going to tell you right now, put my foot down. If I'm sitting here playing it by my fucking self, I'm still going to play it. All right? That's a game that I like. I want to keep playing right now. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm going to continue it in the rotation no matter what. So if you like Pro Country, please, by all means, come by to the streams, watch it on demand, continue to leave the positive comments on the videos. I really appreciate that. And, you know, it is what it is. People show up or not, I guess. But I'm going to play it. Okay? Now, so, by the way, Alex says, let's remember the comment that started this rant. There's no rant. No one the fuck you're talking about. We like seeing stakes in what you're playing. There's no stakes in anything I'm playing ever. There's no...
So that's why people were talking about stakes and in Phil's chat earlier. Okay, that makes a bit of sense now. Oh, great.
What are you talking about? We like seeing stakes in what you're playing. There's no stakes in anything I'm playing ever. There's no stakes in any game that I am playing ever. I'm not in a competition with anyone. I'm not in a fucking tournament. There's no prize at the end if I win, if I do well, or if I do poorly. What are you talking about? What you're saying is nonsensical. You're living in a fantasy world. What the fuck are you speaking of? Nothing you just said makes sense. There are no stakes in any game I've ever played on this channel. Ever. Where are you? What reality are you in?
Phil, in that regard then, why the hell should we care about Master Rank and Street Fighter? I mean, if it doesn't matter, then why is it a big fucking deal that you fucking keep jerking yourself off on? Phil cannot help himself but tell his audience, I've got 5 characters to fucking Master Rank, or 6 characters to fucking Master Ranked. But like, Phil, if it's not a big deal, then why do you keep harping on about it?
Imagined rank points are still stakes. No, they are not. They're imagined. They mean nothing. Nothing means anything. What are you talking about? I'm not a pro player training in a...
That's quite philosophical. Nothing means anything. Phil's fucking sounding a bit emo golf all of a sudden. Let me rewind this for full context, and then I'm just gonna let it cook. But I feel there's a lot of fucking gold dust in this rant coming up.
There's no prize at the end if I win, if I do well, or if I do poorly. What are you talking about? What you're saying is nonsensical. You're living in a fantasy world. What the fuck are you speaking of? Nothing you just said makes sense. There are no stakes in any game I've ever played on this channel. Ever. Where are you? What reality are you in?
I'm just gonna let the bad man cook.
Imagined rank points are still stakes. No, they are not. They're imagined. They mean nothing. Nothing means anything. What are you talking about? I'm not a pro player training in a league, wearing their fucking jersey, sweating it out, traveling the country, playing against everyone, big prize pool, big fucking competition. Look at my sponsorships all over my body, bro. Oh, I gotta do my sponsored streams, gotta appear in a million videos, go to Evo, fucking play on the big stage. Oh my god, I want that. What are you talking about? I'm a small time streamer here on YouTube, just hanging out with an audience. There's no fucking stakes. You have to unbrainwash yourself. Really, unfucking brainwash yourself from the nonsense. What you're saying makes no fucking sense at all. Zero. Oh my god. Oh. That's hilarious.
I feel like Phil just shared what his fucking dream was when he fucking played back in the day. With everyone.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much about it. Well, so the super chat says, why did Baldur's Gate 3 ruin the business if it doesn't matter? You got to bear in mind that what Phil says doesn't mean what he's meaning. Like, he'll say one thing and then contradict himself completely in the next sentence sometimes. He is, right now, the point he's trying to make is to counter what the audience are saying. The funny thing is, he'll agree with that person probably the next time they bring it up. Because that's the kind of person Phil is. If it suits his current narrative, he will change his mind about something completely. God damn it, the thing fucking froze again.
Shut your hole.
Oh man. Man, I just don't know anymore. I don't. This is why we don't want to watch you play indie games, because there's no stakes. Alright, let's get back on track, shall we? So, overall yesterday, I had a great time with the gameplay. I did. Crow Country is great, Hades 2 is great. Sadly, the audience is not taking to these indie games. I don't know why, and I can't make you. I literally cannot make people like indie games. There's nothing I can do about it. I do my same kind of commentary. It works on some games. It doesn't work on others, right? So I can't affect that. I can't, I'm not going to blame myself. I'm not, what can I do? I'm not going to sit here and freak out. I'm going to say,
of course you wouldn't fucking blame yourself, because you did nothing wrong. You did everything right. Do I honestly fucking... So he's saying it's indie games to blame because he's played indie games. Once again, in case people missed it earlier on, 25th of May, 2024, $556 playing an Indies game marathon. But yeah, Phil playing indies games is killing the fucking channel.
Well, let's continue on then, right? So, what we got to do is figure out what's going to happen moving forward with the rotation. So let's talk about that. Today, we go back to the other side, big AAA games. Today, it'll be Fallout 4 continuing here on the first stream, where we're going to keep doing the railroad missions until they come to a logical point where they end. And then also, we're going to be doing the other missions that were from the next-gen version of Fallout 4. I think there's like 2 left to do until we decide what we want to do next. Whether we actually want to go to other missions that I missed, like there's other major side missions I haven't done, or if we want to continue with the story. You know, at some point, we'll have the determination if you guys want to see me do the DLCs or not. I'm not sure.
This might be a good time to ask Phil Burnell if Cat's going to do some co-op gameplay of him. I'm just saying.
But that will continue on today. Chill vibes, good fun, always a good time in Fallout 4. Okay? Tonight on the late stream, Blanca returns. I cannot wait to play with Blanca at 6:45.
Who fucking cares?
See how he does without the input lag. And the new balance changes. It's gonna be a fun stream tonight. I hope you'll join me for that. I'm off from streaming tomorrow. When I return on Friday, it's a special day for sure because of Summer Game Fest. All right, and you know, Summer Game Fest is gonna be a big thing, but I just hope that there's stuff in it that's worth covering, because I'm going to be covering it live and then doing recap reactions, and it's going to eat into my schedule. I really hope that at least it's worthwhile. So here's how I'm covering it. We're going to do a podcast in the morning, okay, as usual, but it's going to be very abridged. It's probably going to be quickly, Phil's day off, game news if there's any, schedule, Q&A quick, and then done. It's going to be like half.
So that confirms what I'm doing on Friday. Friday, I'm going to do a 3x3 bingo card, okay? Phil's going to have a shorter podcast apparently, so we're going to have a smaller bingo card to match the shorter podcast. Only fair. It would be mean of me if I done a 5x5 bingo card on fucking Friday for a shorter podcast. And D-Dog's saying, are you doing bingo Sunday as there's no podcast? Well, let's see what Phil's got to say about it first, shall we?
Half an hour podcast. Then we're going to jump right into gameplay. And we're probably going to do about maybe an hour to 2 hours of Fallout 4, depending on time. Once it's around 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, we're going to shut down here on DSP Gaming. We're all going to head over to DSP Reacts. And over on DSP Reacts, starting around 1:45 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to live react to Summer Game Fest. It starts at 2, but no one knows how long it is. I'm going to guess it's 2 hours long. That's my guess. So once we react to Summer Game Fest live, so I'll be on camera reacting live to the feed, then we're going to switch over, and I'm going to do my usual recap reactions video. So I'll be taking notes while I live react, and then after the fact, I'll be going through and saying, well, here's what I liked, here's what I disliked, here's what I think about each piece, and that's what a lot of people seem to like me do. So here's the thing. That stream could run late, because if it starts at 2, ends at 4, but then I got to do my recap reactions, I might not be done till like 5:30. So I'm going to work it out with my wife. We're going to figure out like dinner and everything, how we're going to do that, okay?
Yay, mentioned his big beefy wife.
Burger.
His family.
5 in a row. That's concerning. Okay. And then
And by the way, we're 2 away from a full house.
Friday night fight, Street Fighter 6.
I'm sorry, back in the day, you're asking for otters. I don't know if they're there yet. This water pool is getting filled back up. I don't know if it's finished filling back up yet, but they were cleaning the water pool out of the aquarium earlier on today. So I don't think the otters are ready yet to swim out and show off for us. So yeah. I said an hour ago or so, this thing was completely empty. So yeah, I think they're still trying to get it all filled up. It's weird seeing bubbles in there. Although, why are there so many bubbles in the pool? I guess they fucking clean it and all that shit. But yeah, the otters were put aside while they were cleaning the pool out. But I was hoping to be back by now. I will. We'll give it some time.
As usual, hope you'll enjoy that. Come Saturday, then we're going to continue with Crow Country. Okay, so Crow Country on the first stream. Saturday night is what's up in the air. The question is on Saturday night, do I play Noita? Do I play Stardew Valley? Right? Or, I mean, another option, and we talked about this and some people have asked for it, at some point this year, I'm going to bring back Sea of Stars. I just don't know when. I haven't felt like it's the right time yet. I just haven't, okay? So I don't know if that's even a consideration right now, if people are interested in that or not. I'm debating what to do about Saturday night. Excuse me. So
I will not excuse you, you're a dick. Some people are asking for otters regardless. Let me see if I can... Oh, where's the alternative otter stream? Isn't that scrolling down? Hold on, give me a second here. Give me a second here, I'll get some alternative otters up. Hold on. I know where I can hook people up for some alternative otters. A second. We can't go to Vancouver, so we must go to Monterey Bay. And Monterey Bay has otters. There we fucking go. There we go. We have our otters, everyone. There you go. This is live from the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Plentiful amount of otter swim out there. Excellent fucking stuff. Ah, goodness me. But anyway, back to bingo.
let's think about it. Today, Friday, let's figure it out. What do you want? I would be leaning towards either Noita or Stardew Valley. All right. And see, what we want to do. So let me know. But let's figure it out by Friday. Okay. Then Sunday. Little different. Sunday is Xbox Game Showcase and the Black Ops 6 event, okay? It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, which is way earlier than what I would normally stream. But I am going to be covering it. I'm going to get up early to do it, all right? So I'll be on stream, no podcast, but I'll be on stream between 9:30 to 10 a.m. Pacific time on DSP Reacts. And yes, I'm going to do a live react to the Xbox and Black Ops event.
Yeah. So what should I do Sunday then? So yeah, no podcast at all on Sunday, which kind of kills the idea of doing bingo on Sunday. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do instead. Should I do a bingo on Saturday instead? I don't know. I'll try and work something out.
Okay? So, all that will be live, and then after that, I'll be doing my recap reactions. Now, here's the thing. We have no concept of how long the Xbox event is. It very well could be only an hour long, and then like 20 minutes for Black Ops, and it's done by like 11:30 a.m. Or it could be a ginormous event that covers 2 hours, and then I have to do another hour of reacting, and then I won't even be done with my stream until like 3:30 p.m. So since we have no idea, realistically, how long the event is, I can't exactly tell you what I'm going to be doing that day. But what I like to do is cover it in full, and based on how much time we have left, determine what's next. If we only have a little bit of time left, I'll probably just hang out with you guys. We'll do like a little Q&A hangout session. I'll get your thoughts. Like, what did you think about that? What we just saw? What were your best and worst? What do you guys think? You know, we'll have a bit open discussion. If we actually have a significant amount of time, after like 2 hours or more, I'll probably come back over to DSP Gaming, and we'll do an impromptu stream, likely Fallout 4. Okay? Or maybe Street Fighter. We'll see what you guys want to do. But we'll do something impromptu. Then Sunday night, it'll still be my Retro React over on DSP Throwback. And the question is, what game? Well, you guys are currently voting on the community tab for the game that'll be Sunday night. And to give you an update on that, let's actually do a quick update and see how you guys have voted over the last couple of days. I haven't checked this in a
Who
couple of days.
fucking cares?
Okay, with 271 votes so far, 50% of the people have voted for Rise of Nightmares on the Kinect. I'm not surprised. The Kinect playthroughs were hilarious for all the wrong reasons. The Kinect barely worked. Even in the big open living room that I had at the time, it never would really detect properly, and we'd have big situations where we couldn't really play the games because the goddamn thing was just fucking faulty, right? It really was a piece of shit. So this Rise of Nightmares is probably one of the funniest Kinect playthroughs John and I have did. So that's what's winning, unless there's a big shift in voting. Right now, number 2 is Donkey Kong Country Returns, which has 27%, but you can see there, I mean, you're talking a good 60, 70 people would have to vote for another game in order to get that to beat Rise of Nightmares. So right now, it looks like Rise of Nightmares will be what we'll be doing on Sunday night for Retro React on DSP Throwback, okay? And then Monday, since we're not doing my normal DSP versus the Internet Clips show on Sunday, we're then going to do it as the daytime stream on Monday, okay? And then Monday night, we'll be Street Fighter 6. Tuesday, we'll bring back Fallout 4 as a daytime stream. And then Tuesday night, we'll do an indie game. Again, what will it be? Will it be Noita? Will it be Stardew Valley? Will it be, I don't know, Sea of Stars? We got to talk about this and figure it out. What do we want to do that night stream? Okay? And then Wednesday, will be more Crow Country and Street Fighter, and that's the week. All right, so that's a very weird week. Admittedly, that is a very odd week. Where we're gonna have weird mini streams of Fallout 4 stuck in with the reacting stuff. You know, Crow Country should get 2 full streams during the week. Will we beat it during the week? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for that week. I mean, here's the only thing though. I'm banking on people who want to see the live react stuff. This is the 2nd year in a row I'm trying it.
I think it's a very appropriate word Phil used there. I'm banking on it. I am banking on people wanting to see this. Hint, hint, motherfuckers. Pay up to see the reacts.
Last year, I'm going to be honest, it didn't work that well. Last year when I did the live react stuff, it didn't really take that well. So I don't know how well it'll do this year. I hope it does well this year. I hope people show up and engage and support and like the live react. Last year, I had more attention and more support for the recap reactions. People like that better. And I was like, well, then why did I do the live react if you wanted the recap reactions more, which is what I used to do? And the feedback I got was, oh, everyone's just used to you doing recap reactions. So that's why. So, hey, listen, I'm going to try it again. This will be year 2. And as they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So if it doesn't work again this year, I think I'm going to drop the live reactions. I'm just going to do recap reactions from now on. Okay? But let's see how it goes. If it goes well, you know, I'll keep doing it. And maybe I'll do it for more things as well moving forward, more events. Okay? Fair enough? Okay. So that's the week. Now after that, we'll get back to full-time gaming. By the way, the week after that, if I remember, the week after that, is the release of that Still Lies the Deep game, which is a survival horror game, first person, where you're the person who's visiting an oil rig to find out what went wrong. There's a bunch of monsters on it and stuff. That seems pretty creepy. And then, of course, the week after that is the Elden Ring DLC. And we all know that that's going to take up the vast majority of the major streams at that point. People are going to want that like every day. I'm not going to play every day, but I'm going to play a lot of it. So, okay. So that's what's going on right now, guys. I hope that everything makes sense. I'm sorry to those who love indie games. I love them too. I would love to play a lot more of them, but it seems like it's just not working. For whatever reason, the audience is not engaging with the indie games. So I'm only going to be doing Crow Country, and I'm going to be doing maybe every once in a while a night stream of an indie game. Whether it's the same game over and over or we alternate between them, we'll do it. Sucks because, you know, I got a mini PC. I was planning on playing a lot more indie games on it, and now it's kind of like, I guess not, right? I mean, what can I do? So anyway, that's what's going on. All right, fair enough. Can we cover all the topics nicely here, in depth enough, I hope? What we'll do is we'll do some shout outs, and then we'll open up the Q&A and see what you guys want to talk about this morning. Okay? But I'm going to say it one more time. There's no stakes in anything that I play. I'm a guy sitting here in his office playing video games for a live audience. I'm not in a tournament. I'm not in a competition for money or placement or even bragging rights. Even if right now I went online and I went on a tear beating every good player there is in Street Fighter. If I beat Justin Wong and Daigo the Beast and Takedo and Nephew and keep going, all the Itazan and Snake Eyes and fucking Big Bird and if I beat every one of them back to back, people would still make an excuse to say none of it matters. It's just bullshit.
No, I felt it that I would generally say, wow, that's impressive. Like, yeah, I felt I actually did that. I would say, fuck me, that's quite fucking. I think everyone would say that's an impressive feat. I mean, Phil would still be an arsehole and we'd still mock him relentlessly, but that would be impressive, Phil. But the thing is, though, Phil, they're all playing ranked mode, so you won't get a chance to fucking do that because you're too much of a bitch to fucking play ranked mode.
Shit. So I don't care. There's no stakes to anything I play. Now listen, does it make sense? Is it more enjoyable? Perhaps when I'm playing a game like Elden Ring, where it's a super difficult game, and to see me take on challenging stuff for the very first time and kind of struggle through it and then overcome and rage or whatever. Yeah, it is entertaining. It's entertaining for me too. But there's no stakes. That's just insane to say that. Like, what are you talking about? There are zero stakes. Zero. I got 5 characters to master in Street Fighter 6. Personally, for me, that's an accomplishment. Because
Phil, why should we care though? Because it doesn't mean anything. You just told us it all means nothing. So you're saying it's an accomplishment, but why is it an accomplishment? Because it means nothing. Also, do you really hate the word steak that much because you can't enjoy red meat anymore?
for many years, I didn't play competitive fighting games. And a lot of people said I was washed up and I was never going to be decent ever again. And now here I am getting characters to master rank with winning win-loss records. Oh, by the way, with insane cares? Which we finally just eliminated, right? That's a personal accomplishment for me. If I didn't do it, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. If I master every character, it still doesn't matter. What does that change? Is anyone ever going to be like, wow, Phil's a well-respected Street Fighter player? No. Is anyone ever going to say, wow, Phil's amazing, he's one of these really top, entertaining, high skill level Soulsborne players? No. None of that ever matters. Never. What are you talking about? I gave up on that shit ages ago. No one cares. Everyone on the...
Right, hold on. He gave up on being a very entertaining content creator years ago? Hold on. I want to hear the start of his rant to see what Phil gave up on. Hold on.
Personal accomplishment for me. If I didn't do it, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. If I master every character, it still doesn't matter. What does that change? Is anyone ever going to be like, wow, Phil's a well-respected Street Fighter player? No.
He gave up on that a long time ago. Okay.
Is anyone ever going to say, wow, Phil's amazing, he's one of these really top, entertaining, high skill level Soulsborne players? No.
Phil's amazing. No. I gave up and tried that years ago. He said, what's you meant to hear?
No. None of that ever matters. Never. What are you talking about? I gave up on that shit ages ago. No one cares. Everyone on the internet just wants to fucking make jokes and make fun of you and turn you into a lolcow meme and fucking laugh and deride you. No matter what you do, it's not good enough. No matter how you perform, you're still a piece of dog shit, right? So why the fuck would I care? I gave up caring a long time ago. I really did. The reason that I get impassioned when I play a game like Street Fighter and I get angry when I lose is because I lost to bullshit. I'm playing and I did the fucking move and it doesn't come out and I'm gonna lose because of that shit? Fuck that. No, if I'm gonna lose, I lost because you outplayed me. I lost because you knew better than me and you beat me. You were more educated than me. You had better hand-eye coordination. You had mix-up. You got me, right?
I swear to fuck, as somebody who's never fucking played Street Fighter 6 for even 1 fucking second, I feel like if I fucking trained in the game for like fucking a week, I could probably beat Phil. Like you give me JP. If I get my hands on that fucking game and that fucking like training, JP is a character I fucking like. They seem like a very fun character to fucking use. I feel like if I had a chance to play Phil after a week of training with JP, I'd probably beat Phil. Because really there's 2 things you've got to remember when you're playing DSP Online or Street Fighter. 1, he hates it when you jump a lot. And 2, you can't block glow. Those are the 2 big weaknesses Phil has.
Good, I agree. But I get angry because the game's not fucking working. That's why I get angry at Street Fighter. Not because, oh, I absolutely should be a dominant player with all the points and I should be the highest ranked dude. I don't give a fuck. I haven't cared for a very long time ago. For a very long time now.
I don't give a fuck, but I'm staying away from ranked mode because I care about fucking ranking points. I'm going to play in casual for reasons undisclosed, for a variety. Well, if you didn't care, isn't there a... Hold on. For all the Street Fighter players out there, isn't there a section you can tick so it fucking gives you either casual or ranked? Like, is there not an option where it'll give you one or the other? And you don't have to choose one or the other? It'll try and find you a match anywhere, casual or ranked, at the same time. Or are you forced to select, are you forced to search for only one or the other on their own? You can have both on if you want, says Scott. So why doesn't Phil just do that then?
You know what I'm saying? And TJ says, well, I guess what matters to the viewer, it makes, I guess it matters to the viewer and it makes it entertaining. But you're getting entertainment out of something that doesn't exist. Do you understand? You're fooling yourself into this weird parallel dimension of people care if Phil wins or loses. Nobody does. All people want to do is make fun of me anyway. So why the fuck do I care? Right? I don't. That's the truth. It's like, at one point I did, ages ago when I started on YouTube. I was going into YouTube being known as an established Street Fighter player. I went into, oh, Darkside Phil, people know who that is, right? Now,
No. People didn't know who that was, Phil.
Become the running meme of the internet as the fucking loser guy who sucks at everything. So why the hell do I care if I do well or suck at a game? There's no stakes. There's zero stakes. How do people not understand reality in 2024? I don't get it. I don't. I don't get it. I know maybe what it is because people are like, wow, that's kind of depressing and nihilistic. Yeah, that's my existence and it's not my fault. There's nothing I can do to change this insane.
Holy shit. That's pretty nihilistic. Yeah, that's my existence. Guys, I can't handle this. You know, I'm going to go to the fucking bathroom. I'm going to have this play on autopilot. If anything happens when I'm in the bathroom, let me know when I come back. But yeah, this shit's going to be on autopilot for the next few minutes.
Become the running meme of the internet as the fucking loser guy who sucks at everything. So why the hell do I care if I do well or suck at a game? There's no stakes. There's zero stakes. How do people not understand reality in 2024? I don't get it. I don't. I don't get it. I know maybe what it is because people are like, wow, that's kind of depressing and nihilistic. Yeah, that's my existence and it's not my fault. There's nothing I can do to change this insane group of obsessed losers on the internet who do everything they possibly can to make me look bad every day and just erase anything positive about me. So I don't care anymore. I just don't. There's no, oh, you must play a game at the hardest difficulty. You must, you know, rage at this. It must be stakes when you play. There's no fucking stakes ever. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And you need to stop brainwashing yourself into believing it. That's utter stupidity. You'll do a lot better understanding if you come here just to hang out with me and have a good time. Let's have some social interaction. Let's laugh at the game and my shortcomings, but let's revel in some of the wins. But understand that it's all just jokes and fun, and we just have a good time together. That's what it's supposed to be. We're unplugging from reality to come to a stream, forget about all that drama and bullshit out there. When everyone out there's raging about politics and shit and at each other's throats right now, fuck all that. Unplug from that. Come to this channel and just relax and enjoy games. That's what it's supposed to be. Now, oh man, I can't wait to see Phil get his ass whooped the Street Fighter today because he's playing only rank, and he's gonna lose all his ranking points. I can't wait to fuck you. Fuck you. Stop changing my content into something it's not. It's never supposed to be that to begin with. Why the fuck did you make it like that? It's drama. Yo, it is drama. You like drama. What are you, 4? Enough with the fucking drama. Grow the fuck up. When will you grow up? And stop asking for drama every second of your fucking life. Really. It's the only reason any of these idiots have following on the internet is because these idiots are drama. Drama everywhere. Drama when you play games. Drama when you fucking go outside. Drama when you take a shit. Will the turd splash on your ass or not? Drama. Who cares? I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term. Real. That's exactly right. Ranked is drama. Correct. You want to see drama because I'm playing a ranked match and I lose. Haha, drama. Phil failed. Fuck you. Don't come by anymore. Don't watch the shit. Leave. No one cares about you. Especially me. I'm here to enjoy games for what they are and have a good positive time with my audience. I'm not here for your dramatic entertainment purposes to satiate your desire for personal failures because it makes you feel better about yourself because you see a streamer rage and fail at a game. You're a loser. All right? I don't care about you. You're a loser. Don't come back. How much you're liking the content I'm doing in a given day, how much you can afford to support that content. Okay. Now it's time for shoutouts. Here we go.
It's a piece of fucking garbage.
Oh, let's see here. So I'll fight you in comments. Did a $5 super chat. Speaking of 2009, that's when I started watching Phil play Section 8 by Timegate. That name sounds familiar. Section 8, I think. Man, those were good days, and Phil was a different man. Of course, everything was different 15 years ago, right? And the whole world was a different fucking place. Excuse me. DC. 6 months as a member. Thank you so much. Super support. No, standard support level. Excuse me. He says, happy 6 months of chill haikus filled with support, Phil. Thank you. Thank you for all the haikus, DC. We enjoy them. They are nice and relaxing. The Apple Goblin did a super chat. Who was your favorite Baldur's Gate 3 character and why? Who is my favorite Baldur's Gate 3 character and why? Gold!
What the fuck did I fucking walk back in on? The hell did I miss? What the hell have I missed? I need to rewind about 3 fucking minutes, so I wasn't even gone that fucking long. I will rewind if you want me to, but what the hell did I miss? Where did I stop? Was it about here?
So, I don't care anymore. I just don't. There's no, oh, you must play a game at the hardest difficulty. You must, you know, rage at this. It must be stakes when you play. There's no fucking stakes ever. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and you need to stop brainwashing yourself into believing it. That's utter stupidity.
So I think I was here, roughly. Yes, I think I was here.
Parallelogram Yosef tipped £1. The king of nothing is losing his mind again. I made a prayer about this. Big ups, God. Now back to me, radiator fluid.
Thank you very much to Parallelogram Yosef, who is also enjoying the radiator fluid to the fullest today. The king of nothing is indeed losing his damn mind again. Was it ever a mind to lose if he never had one in the first place? I ask you that. He said member but not members. I'll count it. If Phil said member, I'll count it.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I mean, people really want to rewind it, so I'll try and rewind it to where I left off.
the internet as the fucking loser guy who sucks at everything. So why?
I was roughly here. I was roughly here from last time. Okay. So I'm basically back to where I was. So basically, me fucking leaving it on autopilot meant nothing since I've rewound the damn thing anyway. But I didn't want to just fucking pause it for a few minutes while I went to the bathroom. I'd feel kind of bad you guys having like dead air. You know what I mean? So yeah, fuck it. I was ticked off members anyway. We'll confirm it again later on, so don't worry.
Why the hell do I care if I do well or suck at a game? There's no stakes. There's zero stakes. How do people not understand reality in 2024? I don't get it. I don't get it. I know maybe what it is because people are like, wow, that's kind of depressing and nihilistic. Yeah, that's my existence and it's not my fault. There's nothing I can do to change this insane group of obsessed losers on the internet who do everything they possibly can to make me look bad every day and just erase anything positive about me. So I don't care anymore. I just don't. There's no, oh, you must play a game at the hardest difficulty. You must, you know, rage at this. It must be stakes when you play. There's no fucking stakes ever. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And you need to stop brainwashing yourself into believing it. That's utter stupidity. You'll do a lot better understanding if you come here just to hang out with me and have a good time. Let's have some social interaction. Let's laugh at the game and my shortcomings, but let's revel in some of the wins. But understand that it's all just jokes and fun, and we just have a good time together. That's what it's supposed to be. We're unplugging from reality to come to a stream, forget about all that drama and bullshit out there. When everyone out there's raging about politics and shit and they're at each other's throats right now, fuck all that. Unplug from that. Come to this channel and just relax and enjoy games. That's what it's supposed to be. Now, oh man, I can't wait to see Phil get his ass with the Street Fighter today because he's playing only rank and he's gonna lose all his ranking points. I can't wait to fuck you. Fuck you. Stop changing my content into something it's not. It's never supposed to be that to begin with. Why the fuck did you make it like that? It's drama. You know what it is? Drama. You like drama. What are you for? Enough with the fucking drama. Grow the fuck up. When will you grow up? And stop asking for drama every second of your fucking life. Really. The only reason any of these idiots have following on the internet is because these idiots are drama. Drama everywhere. Drama when you play games. Drama when you fucking go outside. Drama when you take a shit. Will the turd splash on your ass or not? Drama. Who cares? Unreal. That's exactly right. Ranked is drama. Correct. You want to see drama because I'm playing a ranked match and I lose. Haha, drama. Phil failed. Fuck you. Don't come back.
Phil, I'll repeat this point again. If ranked is meaningless, then what was the fucking point of getting to master rank with 5 characters? You want us to care that you got to master with 5 characters, and at the same time you're telling us that ranked is pointless and meaningless and doesn't care and doesn't matter. So why the fuck should we care about how well you do in Street Fighter?
Bye anymore. Don't watch the shit. Leave. No one cares about you. Especially me. I'm here to enjoy games for what they are and have a good positive time with my audience. I'm not here for your dramatic entertainment purposes to satiate your desire for personal failures because it makes you feel better about yourself because you see a streamer rage and fail at a game. You're a loser. Alright? I don't care about you. You're a loser. Don't come back. Okay. Now it's time for shoutouts. Here we go.
Where are these free burps?
Oh, let's see here. So I'll fight you in comments. Did a $5 super chat. Speaking of 2009, that's when I started watching Phil play Section 8 by Timegate. That name sounds familiar. Section 8, I think. Man, those were good days, and Phil was a different man. Of course, everything was different 15 years ago, right? And the whole world was a different fucking place. Excuse me. DC. 6 months as a member. Thank you so much. Super support. No, standard support level. Excuse me. He says, happy 6 months of chill haikus filled with support, Phil. Thank you. Thank you for all the haikus, DC. We enjoy them. They are nice and relaxing.
Your haikus are pish and so are you. Also, that was 2 burps there.
Apple Goblin did a super chat. Who was your favorite Baldur's Gate 3 character and why? Who is my favorite Baldur's Gate 3 character and why?
Who fucking cares?
Oh!
I think I'm just going to mute him. At the risk of missing something for the bingo card, I think I'm just going to mute this part. We'll take the risk of missing something. What the fuck sort of faces are these? Like, Mister, you're asking for a screenshot, but of what exactly? Because there's so much. Like that? Was it that? You want that? You want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? Do you want that? I mean, can what's, I mean, you ask for a screenshot. Can you narrow it down for me, pal? There's so many. Like, what do you go for here? There's so many options. Oh, bloody hell. It's like, I just see the word screenshot and it's like, is this the one you want? Just get whatever, fuck me. You just get whatever. That's, I mean, I'll get this one then. This one seems like a relevant, pertinent one. I will warn you, it'll probably not look great because of all those lines, you know, the yellow lines and that shit. But I will do my best. And when I say I'll do my best, I mean the thing will do its best. I guess I could just do this. So we'll do that. Hold on. So we got that. Bear with me here. So we have that screenshot there. I'll throw it in the members Discord once the background gets removed. I'll put in the actual pictures. Actually, it's removed some of the yellow lines at the top, which is not bad. Not at the bottom though, sadly. Can't really do much about that. But yeah, let's just show us the members Discord so members can have some good, robust fun with what? What the fuck? I love how Tacozilla already has this. Like, he beat me to the punch somehow, Tacozilla. He made that already. The members have been busy. So, hold on. There's Barrett Wells is getting involved in the members Discord. The Wong Baker pain scale. 5 hurts worst. Which is a good one. God, there's tons more, D-Dog. D-Dog made this. Oh, thank you, D-Dog. Jesus Christ. Oh, for God's sake. Tacozilla also made this, which is pretty clever. Morgana got involved and made this. Welcome to the Coke Cave, you loser. We have a couple more Tacozilla submissions. We have that, and finally, in the theme of going a bit too dark when he doesn't know where to stop himself, we have this. So yeah, Guten Himmel and all that jazz for me. Yeah, so there's plenty of variety there. The members were having a field day. They were eating well today with all these robust images. So we had that, and we had this, we had that, we had that, we had that, and finally that. There we go. Let's get on with the bingo. And of course we're going to try and get past him singing. Has he stopped singing yet? No, he's not.
You don't have to.
All those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much.
I think he stopped now.
Oh, God.
Never mind.
Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything.
I think he stopped now.
Why? Because he has a cool name. I like his name. It was cool. I like singing his name. It was really nice. Okay, thanks. Let's continue. Lute to the Super Jazz says Final Fantasy VII. Oh, you mean Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? The game that as I was playing it, everyone complained was super boring, and within 20 hours, I had no attendance anymore? Yeah. Rise of the Ronin. Oh, you mean the game that was completely panned and inferior to other games of the style, and everyone said it probably was boring after within the first 5 hours because it's the samey kind of thing in an open world that's uninspired? That Rise of the Ronin? Stellar Blade? I'm not even going to fucking start talking about Stellar Blade. Don't even get me started on that one.
So you never played Stellar Blade, so how can you judge it? How can you review Stellar Blade or say it's a good or bad game if you haven't even played it? That seems very unfair of you, Phil.
Fair enough, Helldivers has been an indie game that has stood out among the crowd as something fun and different. At the same time, it fizzled out. There's none of content. After you get around 20 hours in, there's really nothing to do. Unless you're constantly grinding with friends, there's really nothing else there. You know what
Well, I just said friends, and
Burger.
that's a full house.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Yeah, that's a full house. We have free spaces.
Burger.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Just like that, we're fucking free. Bingo's over, we're done with it. Now, guys. Lelouch is asking how do we get free. I mean, I told you, we're a free space for the snorts. We're a free space for you guys liking the stream, and we're a free space for Phil saying
boss
5 times. So yeah, Phil said boss 5 times earlier on. It's still one of the prerequisites. I have it on there. You're late to the stream. Fair enough. It's okay. Then it's no worries. But yeah, so in case people were late, we had free spaces because of the likes, the snorts, and the
boss.
So there we go. How far behind are we? Steve is asking. Steve Red. We are behind Phil by about an hour. Now guys, let me ask you this very quickly. We don't have to worry about bingo's won. We've won bingo. Bingo's over. We've completed bingo. We've got a full house. Fucking happy days. do you want to watch the rest of the podcast anyway? Because Phil is super salty today. Should we just watch the rest of it and fucking enjoy the shit show? What do you think? We've won bingo, but Phil is super fucking salty today. So I feel like it might be good just to fucking watch him fucking be all weirdly fucking, you know, paranoid and all that shit. We're at 1.5 speed anyway. I'm gonna go 1.75. I'll slow down if I have to, but fuck it. Yeah, let's just watch a bad man melt down even more.
I'm saying? And Manor Lords, that one I don't know much about. I can't really speak to it. There you go. But out of the games you mentioned, literally, those are subjective and has nothing to do with reality. In reality, literally not a single one of those games you've mentioned, besides Helldivers, actually held mainstream interest for more than a week or two. Really? Who's talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth after like the week it came out? Stellar Blade had actually more hype and talk about it before it came out than when it did. Once it came out, I was like, oh, okay, and then people just moved on. Didn't even talk about it again. Right? Helldivers did retain for a while a lot of attention, which is good. But no, what you're saying is false. It's subjective from what you've done with those games, not with reality. The truth is, this year there have been 0 games that after like maybe a week retained any kind of ongoing discourse in the gaming community or interest, besides maybe Helldivers. Everything else is just, okay, it's hot right now, talk about it for a little bit, and on to the next. What's the next one? What's the next one? Right? That's it. That's how it's been all year. And it's usually not like that. Like I said, usually you have these hotbed games, people are talking about them for a while, excited for them for a while, into them for a while. That hasn't happened this year at all. And it's funny because a lot of people try to convince me otherwise. I'm like, dude, people in the fucking industry are saying it. Jeff Keighley literally just said publicly, don't expect much from Summer Game Fest this year because it's a dead year for games. He already fucking said that. So what reality do you live in? Really, where are you? You think that there's an alternate dimension that games are great right now. They're not doing well. I need to tell you this, okay? Gustavo Fring did a super chat. Says crazy. Black Ops 6 is gonna be on Game Pass day 1. Crazy. The way I see it, not crazy, but surprising. When essentially that is the humongous moneymaker, right? Activision Blizzard. It's one of the biggest. It's absolutely one of the best-selling games of the year, if not always the best-selling game of the year. Last year was the exception with Harry Potter, right? Or not Harry Potter, excuse me, Hogwarts Legacy. Harry Potter was not in it. But yeah, like I hear what you're saying. I'm curious how it's gonna affect their bottom line. Is this gonna get a lot of people to say, oh, well, I'm gonna jump on Game Pass then, or is it the opposite? People just buy it anyway. I feel like those who are gonna.
Anonymous tipped £1. God bless you detractors and should be awarded the highest medal against this anti.
Thank you very much to Anonymous for that tip. It feels like you setting that tip sooner than you meant to. Like, it just seems to cut off. Like, I'm very confused reading the tip. God bless you detractors and you should be awarded the highest medal against this anti, and it just cuts off. So, I mean, what I will say is this. Phil would tell you to fucking tip again to finish your message. No, I'm not going to do that. If you are that anonymous person, then complete your message in the chat and say, hey, it was me. Don't spend... It does feel like a cut-off message that he sent too soon. But I don't want you wasting any more money to try and complete your message. Just finish your message in the chat and tag me, and we'll see what the rest of the message is.
Get a lot of people to say, oh, well, I'm gonna jump on Game Pass then, or is it the opposite? People just buy it anyway. I feel like those who are gonna play Black Ops 6 all year, like they're into that culture, they play FPS all year or whatever, I think they're just gonna buy it anyway. Because if you think about it, Game Pass is what, like $15 a month, something like that? 18? I don't even know what it is anymore. Within 3-4 months, you've paid more than what the game was, right? And if that's the only game you're playing, because that's the game for you, right? Just buy it. So I wonder if it would even affect their bottom line. A lot of people might just buy it anyway, and you might get a few people extra if there's a Game Pass. I don't know. I guess we can't really say, right? We have to see. Okay. All right. First tip of the day. Debo, our first tipper of the day, tipped $2. By the way, I think he got banned again by a mod. He says, when you first ordered Qdoba and you didn't enjoy the food, wouldn't you be upset if the owner of the business blamed you because of their inadequacy? You're responsible for the menu, not us. But the point, what? Let me think about this. Really, I want to think about this for a second. So, the restaurant makes bad food. Outright, the restaurant makes terrible food. Okay, it's awful food, right? It's disgusting. The shrimp is gross. The onions are way overpowering in flavor, right? The guacamole is so bad that it's just grouping and sliding down the plastic. It's obviously revolting. If I eat that, I'm going to get sick. Okay?
But yeah, but you own the restaurant and you're going to fucking blame where you get your ingredients from, not you, for serving that shit.
So I go to eat it and I criticize it. And now you're saying that that's the equivalent of Qdoba blaming me. No, that's not. At all. That's not what the situation is, stupid. First of all, I paid for the Qdoba, right? Right? I purchased it. I have the right to complain about it if it's bad or whatever, because I purchased something outright and it was a bad product, right? And the quality could even make me sick. It's a completely different thing, a transaction, versus someone who's providing something for free that was requested, okay? And then people don't want it. To correct your analogy, which is so incorrect, this would be the equivalent of Qdoba saying, hey, we're going to give out free food today. What would you like? And everyone said, hey, we want free chicken bowls today. Okay, I'm going to do my absolute best to make you a great chicken bowl. And so I make a great chicken bowl, and I put it out, and no one shows up. Where is everyone? It's free chicken bowl day. You said you wanted chicken bowls. Here's the free chicken bowls. No one came. Where are you? It's not even like you showed up and said, oh, I don't like it. You didn't even show up. The store's empty. That's the equivalent comparison. So nice try, stupid. But no, I'm not. Your comparison is asinine and stupid. You don't even understand what a fucking analogy is. What a dick. And by the way, he's banned again, rightfully so. So, we're not unbanning him again. If we see Debo, we're getting rid of him on site. He's an asshole. Okay. Well, Ugly Tuna Roll has tipped me $6.66, and he's going to criticize Stellar Blade. Now, keep in mind, this is not representative of my opinions of Stellar Blade. I've not played it, nor do I have any interest in playing it. That's why I didn't play it. To me, it just looked like another one of these, you know, Bayonetta style games where...
So, if this was a tip praising Stellar Blade, he would have told that person to shut the fuck up and he's not going to bother, you know, talking about it. He's only going to encourage tips which criticise Stellar Blade. So he's got a very biased... He's not even trying to be fair and transparent here. He is just extremely biased about the game for reasons unknown. Although it's probably because female character.
It's alright, the combat's okay, kind of like Devil May Cry, but not as good as Devil May Cry, but, you know, because they put in an over-sexualized protagonist, everyone talks about it and plays it, right? So Ugly Funeral says the following, says, I'll tell you about Stellar Blade. It's overrated as fuck. The story is boring. I got all the endings, and nope, they're all boring. The platforming is like a PS2 game, you click through everything. The combat is okay. It's fun if it wasn't for the suits you require. The game is average at best, and yet I'm not unzipping my pants every 15 minutes. Next. There you go. I don't know. I haven't played it. I can't say. I didn't play it, but for me...
If you can't say it, then why do you fucking have a strong opinion about whether it's a good game or not? You seem hell-bent on feeling sure about what kind of game it is and how good a fucking game it is. And yet you're not willing to even fucking touch a fucking thing.
I was not interested in it whatsoever. Again, I just keep making this point, and literally not a single person has disproven or discredited it yet. If the protagonist of Stellar Blade was not an over-sexualized female, would anyone have talked about it, hyped it, and got so excited for it? What if it was a big roided dude, right? Stellar Blade, and the main character...
If it was a big roided dude, Phil, you would have been the fucking first in line because you love that sort of shit, you fucking closet. You are so goddamn deep in the fucking closet, you're practically in Narnia.
There is, who's a roided guy today, right? Like who's considered like a big Adonis of... What about The Rock, right? It's The Rock. He's the main character, and he's running around beating people up with these combos and shit. Would you have played it?
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure The Rock was actually in a video game, not a fucking wrestling game. I think he was actually fucking in... I feel like there was a game made when he was like, you know, kind of at the start of his trying to become a superstar, kinda, you know what I mean? Like a fucking popular star itself. And there was a terrible fucking game. But it was like, was that the game? Spy Hunter? Yeah, Spy Hunter, apparently was a game. The Rock was in that game. And apparently that game was fucking awful. Some Spy Hunter remake or some pish. Yeah, The Rock was in that fucking garbage. Bloody hell, man. But yeah, to fair to Rock, he's done well for himself since then.
Kratos? Like, I think, like, well, that's actually a good comparison. Imagine if God of War came out today, but the God of War game played like old God of War. It didn't have an immersive narrative, amazing...
Shit, man, I remember fucking, like, feeling... Like, I think one of The Rock's big first roles outside of fucking just wrestling was being some sort of villain boss in Star Trek. One of these fucking Star Trek shows, he turned up in fucking Star Trek and gave somebody a rock fucking bottom. It's like, I remember that shit, man. That's how fucking far back my memory goes of like The Rock trying to break into fucking, you know, away from wrestling. Yeah, it was Voyager, that's what it was, Voyager. They gave some candy ass a rock bottom in the fucking show.
Revolutionary graphics. All it was just the old God of War mechanics again in the modern setting. How would it do? I would assume it would do okay, but I don't think it would be a blockbuster. I don't think it would even do as well as God of War 2018 or God of War Ragnarok, because today people are looking for different games when it comes to what they want in a AAA release. They're expecting an insane amount of gameplay, riveting story, side content, great graphics, good gameplay. They want the complete package, right? Stellar Blade is not the complete package. It's basically designed to be like a Devil May Cry experience. And oh, how are we gonna sell it? Over-sexualized female lead. Oh, cool, man. Now we got all the bros on board, right? Like, yeah, you did. It worked, right? It's all anyone talked about the fucking game. It worked. You hooked them, right? I proved the opposite of my point. How exactly? How did I prove the opposite? You would have bought it if it was The Rock? The point I'm making is there's nothing wrong with a game like Stellar Blade if it had come out 10-15 years ago. But you released a 10-15-year-old outdated game, right? And you slapped an over-sexualized female on the front and said, oh, here it is. It's a great game. And everyone bought it because that's why. If you had Kratos on the front, if you had The Rock on the front, if you had, you know, no one would have bought that shit. It would have been mid. That's what everyone would have said. Mid.
How do you do, fellow boomers? Look at me using your language.
Now everyone's like, oh, I would have bought a game with The Rock. You gotta wonder why they don't make a game with The Rock. Maybe it's just too expensive. Maybe because he's like a big name in Hollywood. Because you would think if we put him in a game, it probably would do decent. I mean, movie flop though. The fucking Black Adam actually flopped recently. That's all he's really done recently. But I wonder if they made a game with him in it, and he was the protagonist, and it was a game based around him as the character. I wonder if it would do well. But I wonder if they charge him like an insane, or, you know, he would like want an insane amount of money for that, I bet.
The Rock is the highest paid movie star in the fucking planet. But I don't think he's really had good experiences with games, so he probably stays away from that shit. You know, like, he doesn't need to fucking do games. it's not in his own best interest. Like, if to commit to a game, not only for his fucking voice, but for his fucking figure as well, whatever, you need to dedicate a lot of fucking time, I guess, you know what I mean? And I don't think he's got the patience for that shit. You know what I mean? Or a time for that shit. He's a very busy boy, The Rock. You know? Fuck me, man. But yeah, it's Spy Hunter didn't fucking work out, the Spy Hunter remake game, so I guess The Rock's staying clear of that and just sticking to the Fast and Furious or shit, and fucking Moana too.
Right? There's a Jumanji game with The Rock in it. There is. Jumanji? Oh my god. Jumanji.
Yeah, well, the Jumanji was remade, and to be fair, I'm not usually one for remakes. The classic Jumanji is fucking brilliant. You know, Robin Williams, fucking great movie. It's got a fucking... Who's that fucking, you know, the actress from Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man? She's like the kid in it. She's one of the kids in fucking Jumanji. What's her name? What's her fucking name? She's a... Damn it, fucking I can't mind her name. Kirsten Dunst, that's it. Kirsten Dunst is a young Kirsten Dunst is in the original Jumanji movie as well. So yeah, original Jumanji movie, fantastic. When I heard they were going to remake Jumanji, my first thought was, how fucking dare they? But to be fair to it, I kind of liked what they did. You know, it's quite well cast, I feel. You know, the first Jumanji movie anyway, very good, very entertaining. I thought it was very watchable. Second one's alright, but the first one was pretty fucking cool, I thought, you know what I mean? So they done well, but you know what I mean?
Let's see here. Nothing. It's two trolls, so I'm just ignoring the nonsense. There you go. It's in The Rock's contract. He cannot get hit too many times in a movie. He always comes out the victor. What? I don't know about...
I mean, yeah, that's actually true. It's Jason Statham and The Rock, I believe, have these sort of things where they cannot... Like, they can't... Basically, they can't lose, I think, more than one fight or some pish like that, you know what I mean? Like, they can get hit sometimes and lose sometimes, whatever, but I think it's like one time or something. They need to make sure they can't appear weak, essentially, you know? And I know The Rock's got that contract, and I think other people have it as well. Statham, I think, as well. Jason Statham, I think, has that similar sort of contract, I think. But The Rock definitely has that contract for damn sure.
That. I don't know about that. That would severely limit him in the kind of movies he'd be in. Wouldn't you like to see a movie where The Rock is like a hero who like sacrifices himself to save everyone? I think that'd be a good movie.
Trust Phil, want to see the black guy die at the end. Trust Phil to do that.
He's an egomaniac and a shady person. He took advantage of Hawaii wildfires to scoop up land for cheap like Oprah. Wow, you guys get here's this. I never heard of that. What are you even talking about? You guys are just...
I heard about that as well, and I'm not entirely sure about the situation. But yeah, I did hear rumors about that, but I wasn't sure how true that was.
All over this shit. This fucking celebrity shit. I don't give two fucks. I don't pay any attention to it. You guys know the inside thing. Here, hold on. Let me think of a name, and I'm sure you'll come up with something. Hold on. Let me think of a random name, and let's see what you can come up with. Ben Stiller. What's the inside scoop, the negative stuff about Ben Stiller today? Let me hear about how he littered yesterday or something, right? That's great. Wow. Oh, the chat is actually scrolling so fast I can't even read it. What is going on?
Oh shit. No. I don't believe it. Sadly, we're fucking miles behind, so we can't verify that, but nah. I don't buy that for a fucking second, Phil. Your chat never scrolls that fucking fast. What is Nightbot spamming all the time again? Is that what it is?
I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
Ben Stiller's funny. Leave him alone. What? Someone just said Ben Stiller milked the cat.
Everyone hates me.
All right, never mind. I don't want to know.
It's a movie reference. What was the movie again? It wasn't. Was it something about Mary? Where the milk and the cat thing was talked about? Or Meet the Parents. That was it. Meet the Fockers. That was what it was. Meet the Parents. I think it was Meet the Parents. Meet the Fockers was a second movie, wasn't it? Yeah. It was one of the fucking two anyway.
What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? How's it going, man? No, Don, I said there's no news today because all the news is going to be coming this weekend with Summer Game Fest and the Xbox Showcase, so there's like no news going on right now. There's going to be an insane amount of news obviously happening over the weekend, so...
Anytime I hear Ben Stiller's name, the instant quote that comes to my mind is, what is this? A centre for ants? And I just smash it the fucking thing. He's absolutely right.
Oh, it's a Meet the Parents joke? I thought you were serious. I saw Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers, but it was so long ago I don't really remember those jokes. Hey, Michael, how are you?
Drinking liquor all day long. Good variety of stuff. We'll even have an incentive if someone contributes a very large contribution. I'll take a shot of a special.
Ben Stiller had a movie with Tom Cruise in a fat suit. He did. I saw it. Did I see the third movie, Little Fockers? I don't remember. Concord will be $40 and Astrobot will be $60. We'll probably get more information about that maybe during Summer Game Fest, I'm thinking. Tropic Thunder? Oh, I only saw Tropic Thunder once. I saw Tropic Thunder once. I thought it was okay. I remember, like, I did laugh at some scenes, but I feel like the movie was kind of overhyped and over-exaggerated for how good it was. I just heard,
You know, I've never seen Tropic Thunder. I really should give it a watch. I've never seen Tropic Thunder. I really should.
it was like the funniest movie ever. I remember seeing it. I was like, all right, there's some funny stuff in there, but I didn't understand why people were so head over heels crazy for it. Mark, yesterday's indie streams were fun as hell. The games were great, but as I've been explaining this morning, sadly, these games are not catching on. So I can't play as many indie games these days anymore. It sucks. What can you do, right? When's the last time I went bowling? Probably when I was in my mid-20s. I went out bowling with my friends. We had a bunch of beer and stuff, I remember, but it was a long time ago. Mr. Whole Food says, the block shirt's cool, amazing after 50 years it's not shredded or anything. They don't make stuff like that anymore. Yeah, and you know, it's hand designed and painted. This isn't like a screen thing. Like, the guy hand made it. I don't know how. Like, I don't know the process to make a shirt like this. Because custom made says on the back DSP. See?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
The DSP on the back and then Big Blanca on the front. It's completely custom made shirt. I don't know how they make this kind of stuff, and I don't know how it lasts that long. A Logical Logic says, how much do you think hangs on the Xbox showcase? Is it a make or break deal? Well, right now, no one really likes Xbox because of their actions in the last, 6 or so months, laying off people and everything. People are pretty upset with that. So if they don't come out swinging, basically saying, listen, all right, we're rededicating ourselves now, and we're going to have great games, and here they all are, and here's our roadmap for success. If they don't come out doing that, I don't know what they're going to do. Honestly. I hope they have a plan. But then again, with Phil Spencer in charge, I don't think they have a plan. This guy is a weirdo jokester at this point. It's hilarious because they keep looking at his Xbox live account, and you can see he's playing a tremendous amount of video games. Which I guess makes sense. If you're supposed to be the CEO of a gaming company, you should play games. But it's like, you are aware your company is failing, right? Like, you do know that everyone hates you right now. So what do? You sit down, you start playing video games on a public account so everyone can see you doing it, right? Sure, that's what I would do. I guess we'll see. But the rumor is that sadly it sounds like Xbox is going to become almost like a third-party publisher. That they're really not caring that much about the future of consoles anymore, which is hilarious because Sarah Bond was just in an interview saying, "Oh yeah, our next console is going to be like groundbreaking hardware." It's like on the flip side of that, Phil Spencer is literally saying we're going to call it Microsoft Gaming and we're going to like port everything to other consoles. So what the fuck is your game plan? And this is the problem with that company. They don't seem to have one, right? We're going to make a console. Oh, but by the way, there's no reason to get the console because we're also going to have our games beyond everything else. Like, what are you talking about? Jade, it's all good. I know that you don't particularly like hanging out for Fallout, but we'll have you here. You can chat if you like.
Funny how he never yells at Jade for always saying, I don't like this game or I don't like that game. Anyone else says that, feels like, then why the fuck are you here? Why do you need to bring up negativity? Why do you have to come here and say, I don't like this? But when Jade does it, feels like, that's no problem. That's perfectly fine, Jade. You roll your ass over there in the corner and you come back when you like something.
Rumors are third parties will be able to make their own Xbox to sell as well. They'll have different brands of Xbox with different features. Oh my god.
Try to derail the shit that I'm doing on my streams, and it just gets to the point where it's so frustrating. I just want to have fun, man. I really just want to fucking have fun. That's it. That's all I want to do is have fun with you guys. Fun. Way more fun.
What game do I think they need to do to move series consoles? Gears, Halo, Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls would do it, but I don't think they're gonna come out with it anytime soon. That's the sad fact. If they had Elder Scrolls or Fallout and they were decent, people would be crazy about getting it. But Bethesda has lost their way. Bethesda put out a piece of shit last year, and they don't have any plans to put out anything anytime soon, so I don't know. Gears ain't gonna do it. Halo ain't gonna do it. Those franchises, both of them, sold off from their original developers, and the new studios making them have floundered and failed over and over and over. I mean, hell, even when they have a hit on their hands with Halo Infinite, they still...
Oh, I'm so bored with this fucking rant. Where's the salt? Where's the sodium? Do we have any more salt or sodium coming up? Or are we kind of finished with all that?
And it's just like, the shit was everywhere. Half the clothes are on the floor, right? It's like, all the shelves are destroyed. Like, all right, I'm gonna come back in here again. This place is a huge mess. But sometimes you can get them, they're pretty nice. It all depends, but...
With anyone bingo anyway, I wanted to kind of see all the salty moments, but I think we might be done with it, We might be done with it, so I don't know. I just want to see him rage at his fucking chat some more and blame them for fucking not him getting money or whatever. What's this shit he's fucking doing now? Hold on, what's this? He's kind of looking smug here, so hold on.
Team already. I was like, dude, I got a video I gotta film. Like, what is going on right now?
Oh, hold on, what's this shit?
Like, multiple times to get this shit working. And come to find out, yeah, it looked like one of the videos might have corrupted. So rather than fuck with it, I was like, I'm just gonna rip the video out of the live stream. So I did that, but that takes time. So I'm doing that. Then all of a sudden, my stomach turns. I'm serious. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta take a shit out of nowhere. So I run to the bathroom. I got like explosive shits.
You know what? On that note, I think I'm gonna tap the fuck out. When he's happily regaling his audience with shit talk. I think, unless any future seers know of any more good shit coming up between now and the end of his podcast or whatever, because I mean, also, is he going to rage at his chat some more? Is he? Because it's still more of the podcast to go. You can see it's still got a bit more to go. Do any future seers know if there's anything worth consuming, or should we just bail and call it time? Because it's the end right there, so we're behind. There's never like 20 odd minutes to go. Well, not 20, like 15 minutes to go. You know, but there's nothing worth fucking checking out. I guess we'll just say fuck you, Phil. We're done. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing. How about that?
You think that?
Well, he's at $7.
Who fucking cares?
Let's get the fuck out of there. Otters, they're back. The Vancouver Otters are back, and they're having, it's a meal time. They're getting fed by some fucker wearing a hat. This fucker here. Get off the screen. You're kind of on it, and we only want to see the otters. Remove yourself from the screen. There you fucking go. We only want otters on our screens. No humans allowed. Right, before we go, there's I think there's more artwork in the Discord. Oh, for God's sake. Meester has made something which I think is fantastic. You like drama? Shout out to the fucking B movie. So that's a pretty good one. I like that. I dig that. This is 100% change, so make sure the whole thing fits properly. There you go. But that actually fits quite well, and I'm going to assume you made Phil's face a bit jaundiced by herself, and that's not Phil's natural yellow face colour. But yeah, I like that. That's quite good. Wait, let's check it back to Discord and see what else there is. D-Dog says DSP must have won the pig for a poke. Morgana shared something which was not quite DSP. I guess you can say it's DSP related. It's a GIF. Let me make myself very clear. Just like literally Phil. Can you imagine if Phil just did that? I'm going to make myself clear and just fucking skin changes altogether. I'm translucent now. Fucking hell. He does say that a whole lot. It's like, I love it when Phil says that. He says it a whole lot. I'm going to be honest with you guys, which implies that he was not being honest before with anyone. And he was telling them all sorts of fucking lies. Right, we have one more from Mr. here. Judgment not never end. At time judgment? I don't know. At time never end. I don't know. There is one more thing to share. Barrett Wells looks like he has an update on his collage. And fuck me, man. It's a work in, remember, the right hand side is a work in progress. So if we zoom in on this bad boy, Jesus, man. This stuff is all, this side was completed before. And so was like this part as well. But we have stuff on the right hand side now, which is still getting filled out and completed or whatever, and you know, you can tell. The ones without proper eyes are the ones that are getting worked on, essentially. And Barrett Wells is saying they're mixing Easter eggs from all over. But yeah, it's a work in progress, but it's getting there. That's for damn sure, it's getting there. This thing is incredible, man. Like, you just like, so much to it. There's so much. Look at the size of this bloody thing. And in case people are never see this, that's me. Barrett Wells has no idea what I like, so they just kind of drew some angry Scottish looking guy with a kilt, and you know what? That's actually a very flattering, an image of me, you know what I mean? I'll take that image. Yeah. I can't, I do actually need to fucking shave now I think about it, you know what I mean? Because the beard's definitely getting a bit too fucking long, but yeah. But that was me being immortalised in this collage from Barrett Wells. He's like, he wasn't sure what to do for it, so he's just, you're a Scottish still person. I thought, that's fantastic, cheers for that. But yeah, like, there's so much to this. I didn't even realise that GoldenEye before. What's that? GoldenEye 007. Dark Side Phil. On the Wii. What's that a reference to? You see that shit? GoldenEye's new. That's why I wouldn't have fucking recognised it then. Because that shit's brand fucking new. I didn't see it before, that's because it fucking wasn't there before. Oh, the empty box giveaway, of course. Of course. I was like, guys, you can win my empty game boxes. I'm keeping the game. I need to play the fucking game so I can trade it back in, you know what I mean? But you guys can get the cover if you want, and I'll even put in one of my signed business cards. Oh, fancy ass shit. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap bingo up there. We got a full house today. We got it nice and quick, and we even got to enjoy some more extra salt from Phil, some extra fucking sodium overload. He is growing more deranged by the fucking day, it feels like. Will he get the support he needs to support his precious day off tomorrow? Who fucking knows? I will return on Friday for a 3x3 bingo card because Phil's apparently going to have a shorter podcast. Whether that's true or not, we'll have to wait and see. Remember on Friday as well, we're going to have some marbles after the bingo to try and get some extra bingo funds added to the bingo prize fund. We'll try some impossible courses and we'll see if anyone can complete them. If we do, we add $10 to the bingo prize fund. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap things up for now. And yeah, remember, tomorrow, that being said, I'll be live doing their stuff, of course. And I'm not sure who else. I think Broside Phil might be doing a stream pretty soon. In fact, let me check. Let's go there right now. Let's go to my YouTube. Let's go to my own fucking YouTube subscribers feed and see who's got shit fucking lined up. Broside Phil indeed is going to stream later on in about 2 hours time. Actually, well actually almost an hour from now, like an hour and 20 minutes from now. Broside Phil will be streaming. WPIG are going to be live in a few hours time as well, probably after Broside Phil, I imagine. So there you go. There's a couple more things there. And Memology already. Fuck me.
So, I need to raise money.
Memology already has a fucking video on this podcast. And it already has 2,000 views. In 42 minutes. That is fucking nuts. DSP furious with viewers calling him sociopaths for not donating when he's not raging in games. Guys, if you want the Memology version of Phil's podcast today, which you just fucking saw, I'm going to watch this now myself. I'm going to share a link to it as well, but I'm not going to spoil it in here, okay? I'm going to wrap things up and I'm going to just say peace out, guys. But guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping writing the bingo card. Thank you for the support as well and contributions, and just in general, just thanks for helping me endure Phil. Phil has been difficult to endure lately, it feels like. He's been more infuriating than normal, it feels like. But you guys help keep me on course to do the bingo streams, you know what I mean? So I certainly do appreciate you guys helping me out at that. So yeah, guys, as I said, I'll be back on Friday for some more bingo antics. I'm still not sure what I'm doing yet this weekend. I'll wait for more details and I'll let you guys know what's happening on Friday, what I'm doing at the weekend for bingo. But is that otter humping that thing? I got distracted by the furious hip motion by the otter. That's a bit fucking not safe for work. Dirty bastard. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up there before this otter gets me fucking cancelled for streaming that shit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. As I said, I'm going to end how it always ends by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the extremely talented Pixar Animations. But guys, as I said, thank you for being here and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. However it is you wish to spend it. Enjoy your day off from Phil as well tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.